Good. We start the session, and as always, we're gonna get a summary from Cristy.
From what happened 50 years ago.
Once upon a time, no. So we defeated the shambling mounts, like the weird death being that were summoned by Elasha accidentally while summoning the, what was it, zombies?
Yeah.
Or skeletons. Then Halaster's voice sounds in our heads telling us to show Muriel his ugly face as mirrors appeared in our hands. And if we end up succeeding, Halaster promised us some magic items. We decided to proceed through the door in the middle that led to a room with broken furniture and to another door that leads to magical darkness, which we decided not to explore. The passage to the left led to a locked door, so we tried the one to the right, and it led to a... No, wait, there was the one to the right first, and then left. I wrote left twice. Then it led to a room with a statue of an elven assassin with a mask, and approaching it too close, as we figured out, triggered an attack from it. We explored some more, found some weird illusion room with what seems to be a memory of three dwarves fighting Muriel. We found another mirror portal that opens by pointing a wand at it, and a room with a drow warrior statue and a statue of a giant tarantula. Halaster's voice warned us about wailing elves attacking us, and Lasha decided to step further into the room as the door locked behind her and another opened, letting a horde of zombies into the room where Lasha was standing. She heard a crawling behind her as Muriel appears. We managed to enter and fight off the undead, and Muriel ended escaping like the big bitch that he is. We unfortunately did not manage to show him his ugly face, but we will eventually.
Alright. You done?
Yes, we were in the after fight situation. I was still trying to run after him as he disappeared.
Mm-hmm. Correct. Alright. Then, any other questions? Anything you guys would like to add?
Are we in initiative?
No. Why should you?
Then I go over and heal my steel defender.
Alright. Tinkering your steel defender. Good! Alright. That is where you are. The drow statues around you still immobile and in stone. And the room ahead of you carpeted in skulls. Even the ceiling and the walls are covered with skulls of all kind of shapes and in different states of decay.
I'd like to have a look at the end of the passage to see if I can see something around. I still have see invisibility on.
Yeah. Alright. So the first thing that you notice to the west is shattered glass all over the floor, together with a bunch of rotten bones that seem to be here for quite some time. And to the east you see a bigger room that opens up that is furnished with big dining tables and chairs.
I'm assuming I don't see our body anymore?
No.
Alright,
no
so
sign of it.
I will walk back to the other and tell them that there's more rooms ahead. There's also another door leading south here. Everyone still alive?
Yep. Well, kind of. 1 second. I need to use my thingy to heal a bit because I nearly died last.
You.
Be careful what you think against though.
I don't think he'll.
Volume, Yagu, volume. We can barely hear you.
Oh no, that's just me muttering, maybe. Okay, so I use my Wholeness of Vod to get some HP back, so I'm not nearly dead. Okay.
I don't think he'll be back right away. We can try and find some safer spot to take a rest.
I'm more or less okay now.
Yeah, but I definitely need some healing, and
Yeah.
my spell slots or my abilities to cast more spells is limited at the moment.
We can go back to the room where the. We can go upstairs into one of the smaller rooms.
Wait, everything's hidden for me again. I should remember the path. Okay.
That's just you. Just currently checking the zoomed out vision of Luke on the stream.
Yeah, but
should all be revealed.
I don't see the. I don't see it either.
Ooh, what the heck is happening over there? Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Okay, congratulations. You're.
Well, I
I
don't.
now pronounce you immaterial voice and non-existent creature.
Wait, why is this pan to token thingy still? It's actually disabled.
I think it's disabled
Are you
on
sure?
your end. We're gonna have to disable it on our end as well, right?
Oh, I hear the
that's
sound. I hear the
interesting,
sound
yeah.
now too.
When you did the full reinstall, it reset all of the settings on our end.
Pan to token is actually a client setting.
Yes.
I wasn't aware of that.
Yes,
That
it
is
is.
interesting. Yes.
It's a terrible setting that should be off by default. But, you know.
I completely agree. It's
Okay, I got
very
it.
confusing.
Where is that? Oh, pen to token speaker.
Yes, that's
Yes,
the one.
disable that. Disable that. It's
Wait,
a horrible
where is
thing. It's in the settings. If you go to
Course.
the gear symbol and then to
Or settings.
yeah.
Great.
Anything else we need to?
You can go over that when you have the time.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
there is
alright.
there is most of the time
Sure.
it's just most of the things are cosmetic. So system settings and all that other stuff.
Yeah, I
is-
had like these ice dice. I'm gonna cast a spell just to see. Oh, they're still
Yeah.
ice dice. Cool.
ice dice.
Ice dice.
Okay.
So where are we gonna
shall
go?
Find somewhere then to rest,
Sure.
maybe?
I mean, if we could have a short rest so I could get my HP back, that would already be a lot.
How big was the space where I found the stuff up the chimney? Was it an extra room or was it more like a nook?
It was a cave. About, let me quickly check. I think it was about 30 feet wide and a couple of feet high.
Okay, then we go there. I don't think people are gonna come and find us or just look for us up a chimney.
That sounds like a plan.
The only thing is that the chimney is not 30 feet wide. Let me quickly check.
I mean, we can go up there one
Well-
after the other.
I'm not 30 feet wide either, Maths.
You're just very dense.
Yes, I'm very dense.
And where was the cavern? The cavern. Chimney is 90 feet high, opens into a damp natural cave, roughly 30 feet wide by 60 feet long. Yes, so you could one by one crawl up the chimney. if you want
Can we
to.
eat again?
So,
Yes, I think we should do that.
So yes, we do reverse Santa Claus and we go up the chimney.
I mean, we can Santa Claus after we're done with resting.
Yes, we do
Should
Santa
I-
Claus in reverse.
should I put you into that corresponding room?
If nothing
Why
else
not?
is happening on the way, sure.
No, not really.
We have
So
arrived.
there you go.
My teleportation spell has worked.
You have teleportation spell? Also, we know for a fact that they don't work here. They will bring us to tasks as far as I know.
I can animate an object. Is that
Okay,
helpful?
so up the chimney we go and then we can take a break.
All right. Yes, going up the chimney is no big deal. Can easily be climbed, and as mentioned, opens into that damp and soot-stained natural cave. It's not the nicest place, but it seems safe so far.
How many times can you cast alarm on like at the same time?
There is no limitation since it's not a concentration spell, I guess.
Because I think we had one on the dragon, right? On the dragon egg. Going on.
Oh yeah, yeah. Dragon Egg is alarmed.
It is super alarmed.
I mean,
And
I
it's
can just
also
let
super jelly.
we can leave the I can leave the familiar down there and have a look, like warn us if something's happening.
Yeah, as mentioned, there is the only limitation on alarm is your spell slots, but nothing else.
Yeah, I'm gonna let the familiar sit down there in the chimney, like in a corner, in the darkness, and have a look instead at the room.
Owls are probably pretty familiar with chimneys, so often delivering letters to
To underage children, yeah.
underage children that live below a cupboard.
Yeah, you can also add a d6 to hit dice. Start playing music.
Okay, so yes, playing Song of Rest. That's what you're referring to, right? Good.
Which does what again?
You can add a d6
Okay.
once
Are
when
you
you're rolling
able
for
to
hit dice.
talk and play Song of Rest at the same time?
I can play, I guess, and listen. I can nod. I can't talk because I have a flu.
No, I wanted to have a conversation with you. Ah well, too bad, so sad next time.
Well,
How long is the Song of Rest playing actually? Is that the entire hour or?
I don't think it has to be.
I mean, I don't know, does it state that?
It doesn't really state the time, no.
Yeah, okay, let's just say it's
You play the
it's
as the
it's a minute.
as the rest comes to an end, you play one chord. Everyone feels elevated in their rest.
Or at the start of the rest, you play a couple of chords and everybody feels relaxed and is able to recover more hit points.
Well,
I like how everyone has different dice. That is so cool.
if Soya is not busy
Oh,
playing,
wait.
I'm waiting.
No, sorry. Go on. What were you saying?
I was saying, if Soya is not playing the flute, Skriana will approach her and sort of quietly, not like everything she says is quietly, but like more quietly, say, can I talk to you for a bit?
Sure.
You're old and wise, right?
Well, I would know about the first part. I question the second one sometimes, but I guess.
How do you how do you exist? Strange question, but How do you decide who you are?
Oh, okay. Because I was about to say that I exist again because I ended up signing a contract with the wrong person. But I don't know. I think you eventually find the purpose.
I mean, I have the purpose, but ever since I got rid of my persona being that I've been for the past over a decade, I don't really know anything anymore.
But you're learning.
Am I?
You are.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure you are.
How do I figure out who I am now that I'm no longer or pretending to be a
process, you know? For example, take a seed and then you plant it, right?
easy? Yes.
You know it grows.
Yes.
But if you stare at it for an hour, even if it's technically growing, you don't necessarily see it grow. And some changes just come a little bit slower.
So
and it's maybe a bit harder for you to see it yourself because you're with yourself all the time. But people around you notice.
Do they?
Well, we're not insulting each other all the time anymore.
No, but Karstis seemed to not realize a difference at all.
I think he was kind of stuck wherever he is. I don't know what kind of weird magic or what kind of addiction or affliction he has, but he seems kind of stuck in the place he is. I don't think you're the problem. I think he's the one who's stuck.
And how do you do friends?
Oh, you've done friends?
No, I haven't.
I point at like the others, Brian.
Well,
pretty sure you have.
Yes, but it's not. Are we friends? I don't know. How should I behave? How do you keep friends?
Well, I think for now you're doing a pretty good job. If you weren't, we wouldn't have taken you along with us. We would have left you somewhere, either with Lady Silverhand or with the Mad Mage.
Are there no tricks to this? Are there no guides? Is there nothing?
I'm afraid they aren't, but usually being nice, or even this, like talking to people if you're not sure about things, that helps.
And how are you supposed to feel about friends? Are they supposed to make you feel good? Are they supposed to make you feel bad as well?
I mean, it depends a bit how close you are. For sure, they're there to make you feel good, or for you to make them feel good to an extent too. But when you're really close, sometimes they will also tell you, for example, if something you're wearing doesn't suit you or something, which might not make you feel great at the moment, but you know.
Are friends sometimes supposed to get you this stabbing feeling? She points at where the heart is. Here?
Is it a stabbing feeling connected to a good emotion or to a bad emotion? Like, because you don't know what to do?
I don't know. I don't know. Just sometimes, and she looks over at the other group of people. I just get that feeling. I'm not sure what it's related to.
Well, we can try and figure it out. It might take a while. But they're a good bunch. I'm sure you can trust them, you can trust us.
Okay. So I'll just continue to be, and you say that's good enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not planning on stabbing us in the back, are you?
Not currently.
What do you mean not currently? No, no, but we all have like this. We have the same goal. We're all in this together.
Okay. Thank you. So yeah.
You're not talking to. You're welcome, but also like talking to people mostly helps. Like this now, when you're not sure about something, you can talk to people. You can talk to Yago and Elasha as well.
Yeah, but sorry, I assumed you were the most knowledgeable in this and had the most experience.
Yeah, but it's not always about like how old you are. Certain things are just not easily put into words. But usually knowing that someone has your back and having someone else's back is a good foundation for a friendship.
Okay. I'll try to have your back.
What? You've done a good job so far.
Thank you. So yeah, this has been, well, interesting.
Yeah, well, probably not as helpful as you were hoping it to be, I guess.
I really hope there would be a
There-
formula, a recipe,
I'm afraid-
like there is in cooking or in magic.
I'm afraid there isn't, because people are very different, and there's a lot of people who think in a lot of ways. You were brought up in another way because they told you that everyone was after you, and it's not easy to get rid of that kind of feeling. But it gets better, I promise that. We have some children that come to us who are a bit older, who also think that everyone is put against them. But they turn around eventually. It just takes a bit of time.
Okay. I'll take time.
And we're here for you.
Give it a good nod. Thank you.
Good.
Well, I give you like an awkward kind of half hug pat on the shoulder.
I don't necessarily give it back, just confusing practice. Just kind of accept it.
All right. Somehow those inspiring words helped you a bit, and you gained inspiration. Both of you, actually.
Okay.
Thanks.
I feel inspired as well just from listening.
You're just fishing for bonuses.
No, that was like real life inspiration.
Aha. Well, then you get a real life inspiration die. Just
Yay.
carry a d6 with you whenever you want to, and if you do something, then you just roll it and add it to your result. Hey, whatever helps. I mean, maybe it does. Who knows?
In worst case, you can just throw the d6 at someone who's annoying you, and that makes you feel better too.
Just make sure to have one of those metal d6 with you. That it really has an impact. Good. All right, guys. Your short rest so far has been very uneventful, apart from that nice conversation, and you've been able to fix up your wounds, adjust your armor fittings, and rethink your life decisions, your spells, and whatever.
I do have one question because I forgot about it. Where did we leave the donkey?
I guess it must have been below the chimney, if it's around here.
Did we bring it with us or did we leave it in the room where we appeared? I don't remember.
Where is the donkey, actually? That is a good question.
Well, I don't really care about the donkey as much as the content of the donkey. Because I need to give them some dry hay and stuff to eat. Like,
Where did you actually enter?
Not hay.
You entered via a portal, so the donkey should be at the portal, right? Or did you actually go through the portal?
We came through the portal, yeah. We came
exactly.
through the one in this level. I think it was like somewhere around like here-ish or somewhere. I don't remember exactly.
Yes, here. That is correct. Okay, let me look for your donkey. You continue playing. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna find it very soon.
Well, I would assume that we go back downstairs and continue like exploring the rooms.
Yeah, the donkey is not lost, so just assume it's there.
Yeah. Wait, can you put us back into the room with the elven
No.
statue thingy? Okay, then we walk down. Okay. Did I see anything through the owl? I would have probably checked every now and again. Or did we hear anything from the owl? Preaching?
It was
Okay.
actually pretty quiet, except for the occasional creaks and cracks that happen in a dungeon like that.
Yeah.
But that place specifically is very quiet. So there we have Mr. Donkey.
I'm just revealing the map real quick. I hope there is nothing new in there. Did we leave the donkey at the portal, or didn't we even take the donkey with us?
I don't remember what happened to the donkey. The donkey's not my responsibility.
Yeah.
I guess it
We
is
didn't
fairly.
exactly go through this direction. Oh yeah, those are locked.
Yeah,
tried to
right.
open
We
them
went to
already?
the.
I don't remember.
Ah well, let's go around. Why not?
I think we did.
I think wasn't it the one that we couldn't unlock with like the tools?
I think so.
I think it had some magic on it.
I think next long rest I'm gonna remember knock. Just for these dang doors.
Where are you guys going?
I
Oh, there
don't
you
know,
are.
honestly.
Yeah, do we wanna continue that way? Or do we wanna go that way into the darkness?
What's here again?
Wait, what?
What is this?
You come around the corner and you are pretty sure that this room with the illustrated statue was empty the last time you visited. But right now you see a drow there praying towards the statue. And you're not sure if he noticed you already or not.
Do I have knock?
Do not knock on the drow.
Yeah, I'll use knock on the drow. No.
I kind of motion like to be quiet to.
Well, since none of you have been very stealthy,
We certainly haven't.
Nope.
Stealthy
Yeah.
to begin with, okay? I'm at least 12 stealth.
Ra continues his prayer, finishing the last sentence of his personal chant before standing up and facing 4 new strangers towards his right. Hello, have we met before?
I hold my hand on my rapier. Who are you? Are you
My
here
name
with
is
Muriel?
Muriel, no. I'm in fact here to face against him.
Alone?
No, not alone. I definitely do not have the power for that.
I'm not sure if you're
And you?
very brave or very stupid to be here alone then.
Well, not so much.
I lean over to Zoya and whisper, if he's not alone, then we should be careful. I didn't see anyone else.
History then?
Quick interruption. Yagu and Skriana are not getting a thing of what is happening there right now, since you're talking in undercommon, both. All the 3 of you.
Oh.
Don't I speak
Oh,
undercommon?
Do you?
Languages, undercommon, and deep speech, yes.
Oh, okay. Yagu is the only clueless here.
Poor Yagu.
Oh, okay. Wait, but if you don't want to face him alone, did you come here with other people?
Well, yes, but to be very simple, they're quite like peons. So I do not trust in their power to bring Muriel down.
So where are those other people?
Well, they're back at the camp.
You have a camp?
You should. Oh yes,
Where?
it is deeper in the dungeon, of course. Are you sure you have not stumbled across it yet?
Well, we have stumbled across different camps, so
What?
Abandoned? Bloodied?
What?
Well, not really camps of people praying till they stray.
What house do you belong to?
Oh god, I'm gonna butcher the name. House Avrin there. Told ya.
do we have knowledge on that?
Yeah, wait.
If you listen to the name in a not so weird accent, you definitely have knowledge of it.
Yeah, Orindor. Those are at
Oh.
least the guys you fought on floor 3.
Yeah. Now it makes sense.
Wait, but just out of character, that one that we found was not following Elistrai, right? They were following Lols.
Which one specifically are you talking about right now?
Wasn't the mage that gave us the stone key also?
The mage, was it the mage in level 2 you're referring to?
Yes.
Yes, that one was following over it up.
So you know Rizrael?
Pardon?
That's probably a no then.
Well, wait. Well, this bitch.
Bops, do I?
You heard of the name, but nothing in particular.
Well, the name seems familiar, but not a face comes to mind.
Well, I mean, he was kind of friendly towards us, but then he kind of like wasn't, and he was involved with Trissa.
Oh, Trissa, the priestess. How fares she?
6 feet under.
Well, she was always quite the rash one.
But they didn't seem to follow your same faith. You seem to be praying.
Yes, to Alistaria. Those were priestesses and mages of Loth. We are in direct opposition of one another.
You're the clerics here, okay? You talk to him about faith. No. But why did you come here alone?
If he's playing in this grave, would you tell him about like a return? I'm not sure if he knows.
Oh,
Throw a
right.
stone in the water and see where it ripples. But why did you come here alone if your camp is further down?
Oh, I needed to pray to my goddess. Once in the morning and once in the evening.
From
However much time can be truly measured down here.
You come here to pray alone in Muriel's lair?
This is the only statue here, so...
Why don't you build another temple or something?
Well, I'm not exactly a stone carver. He motions to his bow slung with some quivers of arrows on his back.
Well,
what was the name of the place where the temple is?
Dark Promenade.
What promenade?
The Dark Promenade.
Exactly.
It's Drow, everything is dark.
Why don't you just join people at the Dark Promenade then, if you're so devoted?
Well, it's my current task to take down Muriel. I cannot exactly do that at the promenade.
Who gave you the task?
Well, the house directly. I am somewhat of a partial leader for the encampments here. I still need to gather more strength in men and women to fight him.
Isn't House Orindar mostly dead now?
Do you say that in character or?
Yes. Any sort of like muted voice is in character.
The jaw raises an eyebrow at Luke's character. Well,
I have a question out of character.
Not allowed.
Well, sucks to be you. Did Jarlaxle tell me anything about the Orindar houses deeper down? Because he wanted me to keep an eye on stuff, but did he tell me anything?
He wanted you to keep an eye on basically all kind of Drow houses that lurk around in Undermountain. But wait, like this.
Thank you.
Where were we? Yeah. There are no specific instructions on House of Rindar, rather than if you have the chance to do some damage, then please do so. That is pretty much what Jarlax said.
Okay.
Well, you have a chance to do some damage.
Okay, so it looks like I have a conflict of interest here. Doesn't your house follow Lowell?
Well, it could be that I am the only exception in the house, but at least for my own person, I worship her.
But how did that come to be? You definitely grew up in a house where a different god was being worshipped.
Yes, but as you see, I am a male drow, yes?
Yes.
He motions to his body from the top of his hair down to his toes. Well, it's not exactly the friendliest towards our gender, much less those born like me.
So
Would you
And
consider
you're-
worshipping a deity that others would oppress you with?
No, but for me it seems to be hard to understand that you didn't face retribution for that, because
Oh,
I doubt
I
that
definitely
you,
would. But you
but
see,
you were
I
able
am
to
alone
keep it
here.
a secret.
Mostly, yes.
I see.
Yet
Um,
you tell it so openly.
Well, none of you are drow, are you? You do not seem to be from here, let alone my own house. So,
well, not the drow, but I am working with one. They
and you
kind of
would
like.
so strike a stranger for his beliefs.
I never said I would strike a stranger for his beliefs, but we didn't really have a positive experiences with your house. And even though you know they would shun you, you seem to still want to be part of it. Correct me if I'm wrong.
In a functional manner, yes.
So why
Fine.
would you try to work for people that wouldn't accept you for who you are?
It's a ongoing process. I do not believe you've looked at me very closely, but I'm still quite young. The chance for escape has not occurred.
So you're trying to escape from your house?
Well, yes.
And does this escape has to do something with you being here and trying to kill?
Muriel?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, it does.
How is
Would
killing
you-
Mural allowing to escape you from your people?
It could possibly be a temporary distraction, or maybe I could continue to thin our numbers. It would be a mercy.
Or you're trying to get rid or thin the numbers of us Orindar?
Not directly as such, but those truly blindly devout don't seem to have much wits about them. And you've come face to face with Muriel, yes, or only heard of the name.
We've met.
faced him twice.
Then you know of its rather monster-like. Well, it's a sentient monster. How would you say it? Not exactly.
He's turned into a monstrosity, yes.
Yes. I am still rather confused about the suspicion over me. Is it not also your goal to kill Muriel?
It is, but as we already mentioned, our running-ins with Drow has so far not been very friendly, let's say.
Well,
So it is a little bit weird for us, because even when we try to approach Drow with more a friendly attitude and try to not go into conflict, we ended up in conflict anyway. So,
Not all of them, though.
well, not
Oh,
all
and
of them,
I'm not
of
talking
course.
about your infatuation with some of them, but we did have some more pleasurable encounters with Joel Axel.
Well, yes, but every other encounter was either we were able to provide them something, or we went into a fight.
From what
So-
I know, Yarlax is a man of money, so if you're more profitable, then he'd be on your side.
Now,
I am aware of that,
hmm,
and I kind of pat on my shoulder, well, side a little bit.
But like you pat on something that we
Um,
can see, or just
Well, you would. I mean, you were you around or not?
I don't
mean,
think
the other
I've
two.
ever met Yarlax in game.
Okay, so no, you don't know what it is, but the other two should know what I'm referring to.
sorry. Can you repeat what you were referring to, or what you
Oh.
said?
Wait, yeah, I have my pin there. You guys saw it because I've shown you the pin before. At some point, when you decided to leave me back with Jarlaxle, I ended up having a deal with him, so I'm helping
Oh.
him out with the drows down here.
Yeah, right.
Listening to
Um,
that.
Yeah,
But it's not visible, it's just under the cloth.
yeah.
So yeah, as far as I know, you just
And-
pat your shoulder.
And out of character question, real quick, Yagu, I'm not really sure about your alignment with the. You're basically praying to Illustrate too, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you have any holy symbol of her, like your
So-
cross?
Small statue.
So I would then. Well, first off, I would then back in character. We are. Do you speak common, my friend?
Oh yes, I do.
Okay, then I would switch to common and point at our turtle friend over here. Well, if you are praying to Illustrate, then you might have something in common with our monk friend here.
Oh truly.
Oh, you speak
You're mad.
common too. That's convenient.
You might
Why,
take
uh,
a step closer.
Why don't you elaborate maybe on what's going on? Because you're definitely the closest to these happenings, I say to Yagu.
Oh, I'm not sure what you guys have talked about. Can you fill me in real quick?
Well,
He prays to Illustrate. That's a,
Yeah.
and he's here to kill Mural and to escape his own house.
Oh, I see.
I think some of
and
her.
he comes here to this statue to pray to Illustrate specifically.
Oh, have you heard then about the sanctuary of Illustrate? Up in the... Ah, damn it, I forgot how it's called as well. We just said it.
Promenade?
The promenade, yes.
And I think it was the promenade of the maiden or something, not the dark promenade, but
He says he can't really get rid of Muriel at the promenade.
Well, but if getting rid of Muriel is just a pretext for the whole thing, then I don't see why you can't just go to the promenade directly.
Especially if you have free movement, you can leave anytime.
You
It's
can
a
just waltz on over there.
it's a big mountain down here, and there's
An
even more,
underground mountain.
and there's even more up above. There's a whole world that stretches infinitely. You could go
Oh, wow.
anywhere.
Unlike what most of you would think about these exits for you adventurers, those on my end are guarded, and there would be speak about my faith. Unlike you, I would have to face public ridicule, even if it is a house I wish to escape. It's still one I currently reside in.
You can
Yes, but
live
that's my point. You
anywhere.
can just flee to the promenade. You can just stay there. Or if not, you can stay in Waterdeep. Even
Alford.
Even still, why would I go to the promenade when the statue here grants me such comfort?
To escape
Have you
your
not
house? I thought that was like your major point.
You'll also be a lot closer to Industry in the promenade.
Are you sure she's there?
Yes, I mean, that's... Oh, you haven't heard about...
Well, that's where we left her.
Last I heard, the promenade was completely abandoned.
Yeah,
Not even a trace of magic, or even of her own grace there.
There's been a lot of developments since then, starting with, well, the return of Illustri. And I kind of explain, some while back, I don't remember when, we kind of helped, what was her name? The priestess, the head priestess of Illustri. I have to remember the name, 1 second. Kile.
Yeah, Quile
Has returned, and so essentially the promenade has been repurposed as a church of Illustri, and many drow such as you who want to flee their houses just go there. It's essentially been repurposed into a monastery of sorts.
Is that so? And her grace is... her presence is there, is it?
Well, through Kile, but yes.
I mean, she's a goddess. Isn't her presence everywhere? But that's how the gods work.
I don't know. She speaks to me to the stone on my left. I've only ever heard her voice here.
Well, her head priestess, Kile, has been revived, and so, yes, essentially, her presence is much stronger there.
Surely. How far up above?
Quite far up above.
Well.
The thing is, I would say that it's probably a little bit too dangerous to travel alone. Even though you're drow, so you might have some passages that are out of reach for us. But so far, I don't really have the same feeling that I had when I talked to other drows about hostility, and well, of course, only if you're honest to us, then I feel that you are not one that we have to fear. So,
Well.
you said that you're here to kill Muriel, or you want to kill Muriel, and that's basically what we are here to do as well. So, what about if you would help us get rid of Muriel, and we, in return, could point you and lead you to the church, the promenade?
I thought you already knew where it was. He said so.
Yeah, but it's also about, like, going there, you know?
I mean,
Yeah.
we can help you get away if the promenade is not where you want to go. I don't really trust you yet, but I think that some of the interests seem to be aligned. You want to get rid of Muriel? Then I show you a pin, and I'm here to, if I can, reduce House of Orindar, and you seem to follow the same faith, and I point toward Drago.
Pops, do I recognize the pin at all? Does it say anything
You
to me?
do. Yes, you do. The pin belongs to the organization of Bregan Balf, responsible for the death of many houses in Drow society. Known for being, hired swords for any kind of draw problem that needs to be solved quick and silent. also following completely their own agenda. So they're not really falling under Drow Society jurisdiction. They basically do whatever they want or what they are paid for.
Yoma's eyes, they break wide open upon seeing the pin. Kind of, you can see much more understanding in his face as he then replies, "Ah, yes, then I suppose a temporary alliance would be in order. Would we then continue forth to slay Muriel, or what is your current objective?"
Well, he seems to be hiding. He ran away from us.
Well, he is also hiding from us, so I would imagine a much smaller group as yours would also be much more mobile.
Yeah, but he's a bit more mobile. We'd need a plan to stop him from leaving if we have any chance of defeating him.
Well, there is the option of going towards my house and asking them for aid. More men would mean more area covered.
Didn't you specifically want to avoid that?
Thought you don't trust them.
Well, I don't trust them with my life, but they did task me with killing Muriel. And from there, other things can occur to the house. Maybe some accidents, maybe I can break apart from them completely.
I'm not sure I like the idea to aligning with them again. It already bit us once.
Well, it was only a suggestion for an option. It does not have to be so.
Do you have more experience of this specific level, this layer? We haven't managed to explore everything yet.
In character, yes. Out of character, I have no idea. This is the first time I've seen them. The first time I've seen the map.
Yeah, so yeah, of course, you basically know the layout of the level, and if you want to guide the group back to your house, you perfectly know how to do it.
Yeah, which
So whatever you
comes
decide,
down
I
to
can.
the party's decision whether they want to come back with me or not. And at this point, it seems that's not likely. So.
I think we should go around the area and just see, figure out, like, explore the other rooms, just so we know what's around here, because we haven't managed to explore the whole thing yet.
Yeah.
And the less we know, the more places he has to hide.
So then, is it a truce between us?
It's not. There wasn't really ever a fight, so I'm not sure we
Yeah.
can call this a truce. More of an alliance, I think.
And shall I make myself in tow, or would you like a guide?
Oh, we'll probably need a guide.
I mean, would probably be helpful. But before we leave, I'm gonna need 10 minutes.
Very well.
I mean, I looked at it and go on with the conversation. I just need to, I wanna ritual cast Detect Magic.
I'll leave that to you then. I don't need to do it as well.
to you. I mean, time's going around anyway, and two eyes see more than one. 2 pairs of eyes see more than one.
Okay, I can do 2. And I guess I'll cast a 2.
There you go. A lot of detect magic going on.
But it is a little bit bigger. It's within 30 feet.
I was about to say that. Yes, it is actually too small. It is half of the size it's supposed to be. Then let's remove this. Oh, this is the steel defender. Hey.
You can give it to the steel defender, that's fine.
Alright, then new detect magic in big. There you go.
Ooh.
Big effect.
Alright, Zoya's detect magic is then starting to catch the magic from the statue. It's divine magic.
Alright.
Stupid question.
Not stupid. It's valid, okay? Oh wait, I'm gonna approach the door. Cause the door, I think the door...
Yeah, wait. You also pick up different kinds of magic from your new drow friend as well. It seems that he is equipped with a couple of magical items.
Okay. What?
Yes, and the door as well emits a slight hint of magic.
What schools of magic are the items emitting? If they are emitting any type of...
All kinds. It's the Screw Zoya kind of magic.
Nice. Her
Most
favorite.
potent of schools.
Listen. Out of character, I'm aware we're bringing Nick back in. In character, if you tell me it's the kind of Screw Zoya magic and he's in Haas Arendar, I'm gonna stab the dude!
So, the door is transmutation magic. And the items are enchanted in some sort of way.
Okay.
It's hard to say what exactly it is, but
Is there any kind of illusion magic coming from the items?
no. Actually,
Okay.
no kind of illusion magic going on there.
Okay. But there was something off with the door. There's some kind of transmutation coming
Yes.
from it. We've been here to pray to the statue a few times. Does the statue do anything?
What do you mean, does the statue do anything?
There seems to be magic coming from the statue. Some kind of divination magic?
What do you mean? Other than Halaster's will? I would not know of it.
Is there anything... I would like to inspect the statue a bit closer. Not touchy, just watchy. To see if I can find anything.
So I had a sentence in my mind, and then you come up with no touchy.
No, listen! I've touched enough weird runes to know that I'm not just touching things that emanates magic.
Okay. Well, the statue depicts Halaster, the drow god of beauty, song, and the hunt. And she is holding both of her arms towards the door, with her palms facing upwards.
Upwards as, like
Towards the ceiling.
the
Upwards.
ceiling. Okay.
The usual up, not the Australian up.
No, because, I mean, yeah, well, the other one would be, like, towards the door, yeah. but it's still kind of like an upwards position for the hands. I take a ball bearing and I place it in one of the hands.
Alright. Looks
Yes.
nice, but nothing is happening.
Okay. I put it in there with mage hand, and I put another one in the other one.
Is this an offering to her?
I-
Yoma
I'm-
asks.
I'm not sure yet. Trying to figure out if the statue does something.
Well, even with the second ball bearing in the other hand, there's still nothing happening.
Wait, I have gemstones. I take 2 musk agates and replace the bow bearings with it.
Yes, looks nice. And in Elisha's head, a voice forms requesting those gemstones.
Of course it does.
Of course.
I put. If nothing happens, I put them back. Or
I repeat in my head, not out loud. No, we already got those. What was it?
Moonstones?
Moonstones?
Mhm.
We already got those moonstones for you. We need to fit those first on your hilt.
Well, I'm glad to know that you have more beautiful gems there that you can fit to my hilt as soon as we have the opportunity. Just keep that in mind. I'm gonna remind you later on.
All right.
Okay.
that was
And-
for myself.
Aha, that was just for yourself. Okay, I see.
Yes.
You're going to waste your good rolls now.
That wasn't the plan, but I'm not
Yaku,
gonna go. I'm not
you
going
are-
to touch the statue, so it might still be a good thing.
Yes. Yagu, wanna give it a go? Maybe with a religion check on the statue?
Let's see.
Oh yes.
Alright, you recall that Elistre's favorite weapon is a sword,
I see.
and the statue itself does not show any.
Does anyone... Can you give me a short sword, maybe?
Sadly, I have none on my person.
Okay, do their hands look as they can, like, hold the sword in any sort of reasonable way?
Yeah, you can easily place the hilt in one hand and the blade into the other one, for example.
Okay, I try that then.
Alright, after you placed the sword in her palms, the statue immediately grabs the hilt, raises the sword up into the sky, and starts dancing for around a minute. After the dance is finished, she points the sword directly towards the double doors in front of you there, and you hear an audible click.
Alright, mystery is solved.
The statue then afterwards returns into its original position and releases the hilt of the sword.
Are you kidding me?
You already had a way
I'm
around it.
I'm visibly offended by the situation.
What? What's so offending?
I tried opening the stupid door, and now the stupid statue dances to open the door. Have you seen this?
I'm sorry, but 11 floors into the dungeon and this is your problem?
Problem. Statue.
We've seen weirder shit.
Yes, but no. That's not okay. That's not how you open doors.
Thomas had never seen such bullshit before.
Listen, I can deal with disappearing doors, not with this.
Thomas has seen enough. He's leaving.
Well, be that as it may, at least we managed to open this door, so...
Well, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Give him the satisfaction of being able to open a locked door for once.
No. Like that was great. That was great. Ooh, no, wait. Can the statue be moved? How big is the statue?
Ah, I see where you're
No,
going
it does
with
not fit in the bag of
Good.
holding.
Shut up! If it's
first of all,
if
it's not fitting. Second, no, it can't be moved. It is attached to its socket on the ground.
And Yoma
Okay.
would be very offended.
it. Yeah, good.
well,
But
that's
just the fact that it's opening this door doesn't mean it's an universal door opener
Just
for
open
everything.
it.
Listen, that sounds like a Yoma problem. There's another door upstairs that I can't open. Okay, and
Upstairs.
locked door are personal. Okay,
But it would be blasphemy!
I'm pretty sure
Leave the blasphemy part aside. Who's carrying this big ass statue upstairs?
that's a problem for later. But the thing is also that I'm pretty sure we can talk to her and explain why we moved her statue for 10 minutes. She will understand. We helped her find the body. Okay, she will understand us moving a statue for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Well, while still having all of this in your head, Zoya, you notice that the statue seems to be very solidly attached to the ground.
Yeah, well, I'm not trying to rip it off the socket. It was more like an observation. How big is it, you know? But I guess.
But it's roughly the same size as you are.
Okay, but then I can
So
fit it in the back fold.
it's not a huge thing. No, you can't, since the bag of holding has a tiny opening. And as long as you're not able to bend or move in a certain way, you can't just hop into the bag of holding.
Alright.
Plus, the arms are prostrated upwards, so it's kind of like probably hooked, I believe.
Can make her dance again and then put her in the back while she's dancing. Yes, anyway, I think we should go continue.
Well, this is certainly a new passageway. I've not seen this door ever open. Is
Well,
this
I
where
mean-
you intend to go?
We've been on
No,
the
we
other
already
side.
know what's on the other side, yeah.
Well, be careful, you might meet some resistance.
I think I found something.
Yeah, I think we looked in here already.
I don't remember. Did we see the
last
big
session, I
chunky-
think
I
we
see
did.
something that says mutated, and I don't see what it writes under, and I don't know if I want to know.
I don't know, I see mutated
what you see is something that probably once was a drow, but is mutated in some kind of way, and is constantly doing some kind of waltz-like dance to inaudible music.
Do you know what that is? I ask.
Oh, me? If I know...
Yeah.
Well...
Well, yes, we have it everywhere. It's a house decoration in Drow society, he says.
Well, he's been coming here to pray.
Well, murals seem to have some fun with this one. Sadly, irrecoverable. They pose no threat to us, and they seem to dance like, well, on a loop. So,
Okay.
do you think these are commonplace, or
Common
are
place.
you? There's some dotted around in this floor, sure, but you know they do tend to get a bit swipey when you get close.
How far up
Oh,
is the
okay.
ceiling?
That's...
The ceiling, you always with your ceiling.
Well, yeah, I'm not approaching mutated whatever.
50 foot high.
Okay, I'm up in the ceiling. I just start walking up the wall.
Right.
And then I would like to sneak at the center of the room, like further into the room.
Alright. Then I guess you want to roll stealth.
Yes, please. Oh, it adds the D4 automatically now. That's good.
Hooray, convenience.
Did you for the first time now roll on your character sheet in Foundry and not on D&D Beyond?
No, I still roll on D&D Beyond, but it worked.
Okay.
No, the thing is, I don't know. I just prefer the layout on
I'm gonna have
D&D
the
Beyond.
exact same layout, but that's
No.
not my business.
No, because it's just like the thing is a bit more monochromatic, so I just prefer this one on the eye. Okay,
Don't
there's
forget
two
the
of
novelty
them.
as well.
There's two of them. I like them.
Yes, as you come closer, you more and more get the impression that this was once a ballroom. And at the end of the room, you see some knocked over pillars. And a second of them dancing in this infinite loop.
Okay.
Otherwise, the room is pretty much a dead end.
Okay. So I walk back down the ceiling and then down to the floor. There just seem to be two of them, but there isn't any doors or anything, so we can continue north, I'd say.
There could be some hidden stuff, maybe, but I'm not very keen on finding that out right now.
We can still come back.
Yeah.
Were they wearing anything that looked interesting? I mean, it would have been too far for me to pick up any magical things, but just like, were they wearing anything?
Them while they're dancing.
I mean, they're mutated. Are you sure you want anything
Well, you-
on them?
Well, the thing is, no, it's more like they're either as mutated as like look like some giant ugly blob with no clothes or anything, or they might
No.
just like.
They actually wear a weapon, a morning star, for example.
Mhm.
And some dirty old cloths that did not really fit the size of them anymore.
Okay.
Otherwise, their typical drow white hair is dirty and not really maintained, and it's grown very long. And they both are about 24 feet tall, limbs ill-proportioned, and their backs hunched.
Right. Well, I guess for now we don't really need to deal with them. As long as they don't attack us, we don't really have a reason to do anything to them, I guess. So... up north?
Then, shall we continue?
I think so.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would like to check for traps on the way. Wait.
Alright. You are extremely confident that this room is always not trapped.
Right. It opens. Okay.
And you are back in the room that is filled with skulls.
You.
As you walk over it, you hear crackling noise from every step that you do. And you have to be careful not to slip, since it counts as difficult terrain.
Is it magical though?
No, it's just skulls.
Hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna keep looking for traps as we continue on, because last time I didn't really have time to check. You just tell me when I have to roll again. Alright.
Alright. 1 second, real quick.
Mm-hmm. Two seconds.
Alright,
real
yeah,
quick.
go on. Yes, go on.
Alright, I'm
All
gonna
good.
keep checking for traps.
You just have to read the trap section to see if it activates.
Yes, let's see. Yeah, this one is deadly. This one as well. Yes, okay. No, okay, you're back. As mentioned the last time, towards the west, you see shattered glass pieces all over the floor.
Are those
And
windows?
seems that they belonged into some kind of mirror frames that are attached to the walls. So right now you see at least 4 of them, all broken.
Is there
And,
anything behind the mirror thingies, or is it just a frame?
behind the mirror is wall.
Okay.
So, and you see that the wall section just right to the northwest seems to be cut off abruptly. And there is no door, it's just an opening. And you guess that there is probably a secret wall that was opened.
Which side? North? Okay, that one. Alright.
Oh,
The one with the big noise.
Yes, I got some new door sounds as well. You want to hear? Look. Door close, door open. It's wall slide sound.
nice.
Okay, do we have...
Phenomenal.
So, can we... Is it open now, or do we...
Yes, it is open
And
now.
if it's
That's
not
what
open,
what
I just
said.
walked through a wall.
Well, he was
And
playing around with the
behind the
door.
secret door, you see even more broken mirrors. And coming around the corner, you see a singular skeleton. Resembles the physical properties of an elf, probably.
Alright.
And it is
Oh.
wandering there back and forth aimlessly. Elisha is not noticing this because Elisha is staring at some stairs that lead upwards.
I wanted to make a
Question
A mark.
Yes.
yes, because we don't know where they go. Oh,
Oh.
it's a skeleton.
Does it notice us? Does it do anything, or does it just walk around?
It just walks around. It does not really take notice of you.
How far up is the ceiling here?
And it's tethered in black cloak. And it's still standing there in the middle of the hall. And misses one of his hands. And clutches a wand in the other.
Okay. How far is the ceiling in this room?
15 feet.
Okay, so not really worth going up there.
While you observe the skeleton, it once every couple of seconds points the wand randomly into a direction. But nothing seems to happen.
I tried to grab the wand with Mage Hand.
The skeleton is clinging onto the wand, and Mage Hand is not strong enough to remove it.
Okay. No, I can't do that. I have the circlet now. I can't do something that stupid.
Well, you're smart now, not necessarily wise.
I grabbed the wand.
Alright, you grab the wand of the
but-
skeleton. The skeleton gives you a bit of a resistance, but just shaking it back and forth and stabbing it here and there puts it down, removing the necromancy magic from it, and it just clatters down to the floor, leaving you with the wand and one of the skeleton hands still attached to it.
I remove the hand.
Alright, you have a wand. The wand is emitting slight magic.
Okay. I am a wizard now. Alright. So I'm gonna... No, but it's not. It's good to have a second one because we needed one for the portal. I take the bones and I put them in a pile here in the corner. And then I burn a little bit of incense. And
Why
that's it.
exactly are you doing this?
I don't know, I kind of feel sorry for it, and it didn't attack us.
We just killed, non-combatant skeleton.
I'm gonna put its bone to rest.
Alright. Then, behind that, there is another one of those magic doors that recently has been opened, or at least is open.
Hey, do we continue on here, or do we go in the big room first and then come back up here? That was a question to you guys.
Hmm.
Sounds pretty good to me.
Which one?
Might as well
Going north.
Going north. Okay. I like keep on looking for traps.
Oh, we can. I thought this
There's
was a
another
wall.
statue there. What statue is
Yes.
that one? To baths.
To your right, you see two 20-foot tall statues of Lolth that
Yeah.
guard the entrance to a bigger room that you can't see from where you're standing.
I'm gonna have a look through the owl. I don't like big spider boy.
Yes. The western statue depicts Lolth in her monstrous form, with the upper body of a female drow and the lower body of a bloated spider. And from its upraised hands, the statue casts forth stone webs that fan across the ceiling. The eastern statue depicts Lolth in her drow form, kissing a scourge as stone spiders crawl across her body.
Okay, so what do we do? I don't really like that room. Last time we saw a spider statue, it attacked us. Should we check the other side first?
The only other thing that you can see is a very faint purplish glow coming out of that room.
Well then, I do also hold disdain for lulz, so let's go towards our left, shall we?
Yes, let's avoid those for the time being, I think.
Good.
Alright, more empty hallway.
Left
Or-
or north?
And another double-sided door.
I tried to open with mage hand.
Alright, please continue.
It opens.
It opens and reveals more hallway.
Nice.
Yay!
Now entering there, you suddenly hear a disembodied voice.
From where? Or like?
From everywhere around you, actually.
Oh, so it's okay.
It is a female voice talking in Undercommon. Shouting, Euro, we know where you're hiding. Joma, you recognize that voice, and you know about the magic behind it.
Alright, how do I relay that information to the my party members? God, I'm blanking on her name again. Yes, there we go. I'm gonna butcher that name as well. Yam turns towards the party members, offering an explanation in open arms, since Yagu also can't understand Undercommon. Well, yes, this seems to be Vondelf. Vondelf?
How do you spell that?
Bless you.
Yeah, bless you, exactly. You
Yes.
spell it like that, however you want to. I'd say it's blonde elf.
Vlani.
Blondelf.
Blondel.
Blondelf.
Blond.
Yes.
I never run a draw campaign ever again, really. I tell you guys. I hate draw names.
It'd be much better if you come up with the names and you just every time you say what's the name? It's would you write that down? No, you write it down.
Yeah, exactly. Screw you. Next time they're all gonna have normal names like Margaret.
Yeah.
Oh no, not
I mean,
Margaret.
you're the DM. You can do whatever you want.
That sounds like in our head, like when Halaster talked to us last, or the voice, or does it sound like it's in the room somewhere?
Actually, it's quite similar to the stuff that Halaster does from time to time. But Halaster usually talks to you directly into your heads. That one was definitely audible for everyone and came to you transmitted through your ears instead of just being in your head.
All right.
Yeah, I'm imagining it coming in from the walls instead of
Yeah, more or less.
direct telepathy.
No real source can be made, but everybody could hear it.
What was she again? The house head, right?
The house head of Orindar?
I think?
Yes, you think right.
Yeah.
So if we kill her here, your house falls the house falls apart. This is a good plan that someone should suggest.
Oh, is she here?
Well, sounds like she's here.
Well, we don't really get. It's just around. It's Babs. Is there a way to like track her position with arcane or good perception or general
specific-
intelligence?
You have a specific spell in mind?
No.
With general perception, I mean, you perfectly know that what happened was magic. So the voice coming from everywhere around you was definitely not like there is somebody in the next room that talked to you. That was transmitted via magical means. So yeah, hard to track without using some specific spell.
Okay.
And without knowing who it actually is and how it looks, how it smells, it's even harder. But I mean, you have a probably reliable source of information about the inhabitants of this level.
The sad thing there is that I would just have to relay it through you, since I don't know where the out of character where their map positions are.
That is, I mean, if you decide to just say yes, I know where they are, then I can do the rest of it. You just decide what you want to do, and
For me, I'm waiting to be asked. Because
But that's something else. But yes, everything else was just regarding the voice. But you don't really have the means to track the voice down with spells or ordinary tracking or looking or searching.
Oh, where was the voice coming from?
the walls.
Everywhere. Yes, everywhere.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, I know that you said that. I'm asking him because he seems to know who it is. So
Yes. It's coming from Valdelf, or the head of the house. She seems to be ready for a confrontation with Muriel.
she just puts her voice in places.
Well, this is the way we communicate usually. Most of the time there's no one here other than Drow to receive the message. Obviously, those abominations left by Muriel no longer have a mind to understand it.
Alright.
Do you wish to join up with her right now, or are you simply confused?
Just a little bit, but
Yes.
I mean, do you think they're close by?
Well, not close by. You know that it's probably like half an hour, maybe an hour of a walk to find them. And you pretty much know the way back to the camp. So
Yeah, so no one's asking the party. Do you want to go to her, or do you want to go away from her?
I would continue, I think, for now.
Pops, is there a way for me to reply back, or is it one way?
it's one way.
Well, then shall we forge on?
Let's just move on and wait. Yeah.
Oh, wait, let me check something.
Alright, you have two more choices there. There's one double-sided door to the west and one to the east.
I think I will open this one on the east.
Alright.
I will mage hand open this one here.
Okay.
Oh, more bones.
So then, please,
Nice.
1 second. Elisha is finding the way around this totally useless construction.
Yes.
Perfect.
Whoever designed this dungeon was out of his mind.
We don't know any of those people.
Was this person also a mage by any
Is
chance?
he mad?
Yes. Yes. And Zoya is looking into some kind of canteen. Not really a dining hall, but it has a couple of tables with leftover plates and cups and other kind of you know what I mean, thingies there on the table.
Our plate eater is not here anymore, so I guess plates
Lucky.
stay there.
And
What is
to the
this
north
one?
wall is something hidden under a black curtain. And right in front of it, on the floor, you see a couple of, magazines of some sort.
Magazines.
Oh, it's a Sorcerer's Dailies, my favorite.
So this is the
Reader's
curtain is,
Digest, Undermountain edition.
so the black curtain is here, right?
Yes, exactly.
Wait. Can you step a little bit to the side, Elisha? Just like a little bit. Perfect. I'm gonna open the curtain or try to move the curtain with mage hand.
It reveals a mirror below it, and
Okay.
it seems to be one of the mirror gates that you already encountered.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't nothing. Is there anything inscribed on the mirror?
Yes, there is. You just have to find the right passage. So many things. Yes, carved into its frame are dozens of lidless eyes, and the following phrase in common: "The gate cannot hide from those it cannot see."
The gate cannot hide from those.
From those it cannot tell.
Invisibility.
From those who cannot see. Wait.
No, those who
hide
cannot
from
see, not those who can't be seen.
Close your eyes?
Oh,
What, not those it cannot see?
I'm gonna
I
Try
thought
something.
it was it cannot see. But
From
Yes, it
those-
cannot see.
Cannot.
Oh, it cannot see. I thought from those who cannot see.
you got the cloak of invisibility?
How many spell slots do I have? Let me check something.
I mean, I've got a bunch.
I
but
I only have
invisibility.
1 second. I have only 1 second spell, a second level spell slot left.
I have all
wait,
these
no, wait.
spells, but I have nothing
I'm-
prepared.
No, I'm actually stupid because I can cast it for not the spell slot once because it's an ability that I have from the. I can cast it once every long rest from the thingy without using the spell slot. It costs me another the charge, not the spell slot. I'm gonna use the charge to cast invisibility on myself.
Shall we go outside the room, maybe?
As soon as you cast invisibility on yourself, the mirror gate opens.
I'm gonna peek with the owl through it. So call the owl and peek through it.
Alright. Then let me quickly see. You end up in... where is the... So many numbers in this level. Why are they not put there in order? Ah, there. So, wait. I'm gonna put your owl there. And I have to delete all of those people here. And then I'm gonna activate this scene so that
Whoa.
you can see what is happening.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Ah,
okay.
the well, another gate
Wait.
on this level full of gates.
Wait, that's level 6.
Yes.
Yes. So your owl ends up in a closed room with a big door that you recognize immediately from the other side. It was one of those doors that gave you a hard time opening it the last time you went to level 6. The one that smashed you with a big hand as soon as you tried to open it.
Okay.
The room itself is about 20 foot high. And has a huge tapestry depicting a dwarven kingdom under a mountain hanging from the southern wall.
Wait, Muriel is level... What was it?
10.
10. Okay. Well, I will plop the owl back. Wait. Level 10. Oops. Can I make it smaller?
Doesn't matter, you can just leave it there, it's alright.
Alright, yeah, well, and then I will plop the owl back.
Alright, then we go back.
Well, that's great news.
Does anyone remember which level that was, where it leads
Level
to?
6.
Oh, to 6, okay.
Yeah, that's perfect. It's the level with all the portals.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's great. It's good to know. I'm going to actually I'm gonna keep the invisibility for now. I'm just gonna walk next to Lasha.
Let me quickly remove the owl, and then, oops, no, that was the wrong button. I'm sorry, there is no combat.
Well, actually, no, wait, the owl doesn't turn invisible. I'm just gonna walk around. You see the owl. It's on my shoulder anyway. You see
No,
it?
I had to give you the status of being invisible. That was the intention.
Oh, yeah, no. That's... Oh, sorry, that's not... What I meant is more like... I'm, going to walk with the owl on my shoulders anyway, so you can see where I'm going.
Yes, there is an owl hovering around in the middle of nowhere. All right, so yeah, Elisha, the last thing remaining after the portal was closing again are those magazines littered on the floor.
Yes, what do they show, or what are they about? I would like to
Very,
check
very
them.
strange thing. The magazine covers show different pictures of elven fashion and some very nicely depicted elves wearing that fashion. You can't read Elvish, right?
No.
No. Okay, and it has some Elven stuff written on it.
I can read Elvish, but I'll be right back. I need to bring a lizard outside.
A lizard?
Yeah, the cat brought a present.
Ah, yeah, that happened to us a few weeks ago.
But the thing is, I don't even know where the fuck he got the lizard, because he was inside the whole day because it's been fucking raining.
Yeah, well, the lizard maybe then just escaped the rain.
Well, the lizard now escaped the cat too.
Alright. So, you want to look at the magazines?
Yes, but I would call over Zoya as I don't speak Elvish.
Elvenish, my favorite language.
Yes. So, the owl,
Elfish.
the owl will bob in your direction, and then you see a floating magazine.
Alright. Yes. One of the more recent magazines that did not yet compose says, like, Elven fashion, everything you need to know. The newest fashion of the Shivering Isles.
The Shivering
That's what I translate
Isles?
for you. Shivering.
Since when are there elves on the Shivering Isles? Or like, since when is that an elf?
Well, that's what I translate to you.
Are we
I think
about?
Luke is confounded out of character, though.
Yes. Are we about to play the Shivering Isles DLC?
I mean, we played the Xanatar's lair and the big treasure DLC.
Teaser. Only
So-
teaser.
Flipping through the magazines, you see that some are definitely more recent, while others are probably 100 years old or something like that. You recall specifically some of the older ones being very trendy roughly 100 years ago, since, you are within Elven society and you've seen other elves wearing that kind of fashion. But it's out of fashion right now, so not really of use. But other than that, those magazines seem to have a very random purpose, and there is very little hint of why exactly they ended up here.
Maybe the wind just drifted them in.
Maybe a dancing statue brought them along.
I was actually saying the wrong kind of isles. I noticed now. How are those stupid isles called? Ah,
So no Shivering Isles DLC?
no, not Shivering Isles DLC. They called differently, and I forgot the name. They had a very similar name to it. Give me map, bit internet. Moonshade Isles, not Shivering. I'm very sorry.
That's lame.
Not Elder Scrolls.
I wanted to go to the Shivering Isles.
No, I had like Elven Isles in my head, and it immediately translated to something Elder Scrolls for whatever reason.
Yeah, it's catchy. It's fine.
Moonshade Isles, that's the one.
Is that where Martha came from?
Probably. Who knows? You never asked her.
Well, I
But it
didn't drown her, okay?
It is an Elven kingdom.
Oh well. Well, I tell you what's in the magazine. They're older. They're quite old. Are they? What's the date? Like, how old are they?
The newest one is dated from this year, a couple of weeks back, but the oldest ones is about 100 years old. And the other ones are too old to actually be deciphered. They decomposed quite a lot.
Okay. They seem to be quite old. This one is a bit more actual, if you're interested in Elven fashion.
Well,
I'm afraid it's not drow fashion, which might be more your thing. Lasha.
Yeah, I was also a little bit disappointed, but oh well.
Still, some
always win.
some beautiful pictures of elves.
Well, if we have any aspiring tailors, this would be quite the opportunity.
I mean, you know what?
Like
We can take the
Taylor
new...
Swift.
No, you know what? We can take the new one, and then we can bring it to the dude that works in Skullport eventually. I'm gonna bring the magazine with me if Falasha doesn't want it.
No, it's all right. You can have it.
And on that bombshell, we're gonna do our usual 15 minutes break. So, see you back 4:15. Go, go, go! So, standing there in this useless hallway.
Back.
I mean, is there
Welcome
anything
back.
up there? Nope.
There's literally nothing up here. It's just a bad.
There's literally nothing. Yes, it's
Yep.
completely, as mentioned, it was designed by a madman.
It's fine. We just had to check. Why can't I draw? Okay, it works now.
You, the artist, don't ask me why you can't draw.
I
Yeah.
think the server's just lagging.
Yep.
It's a bit
Remind me what the statue is?
low thing.
Yes, that's the loaf statue in her monstrous form.
Ah, that's the one in the monsters. Okay.
Yes,
That's the other one.
And that's the other one in her normal form.
And then there's Spidey. How far is the up is the ceiling here?
Inspect the statue?
I want to check the ceiling. Last time there were statues coming down from the ceiling.
Well, the ceiling looks clear, and it's about What does it say?
I'm gonna look through the owl because the room seems dark.
The room is dark except from two purplish glows coming from the middle of it, and the ceiling is 20 feet high.
Can I inspect the statue?
Okay, but assuming. Ooh,
Yes,
there's-
let Yago inspect the statue.
Oops.
Commence the inspecting.
Okay. Well, religion tells you that the statues are depictions of love. But there is nothing special about them. The only thing that you can imagine is that those are just telling you what's up ahead. Probably some kind of temple.
Nope, I got nothing.
Hmm. Might I check as well? Um.
Yeah, but I mean, you agree with Yago there, but there's nothing that you can add to that conclusion.
Is there any magic
Aw.
coming from the statues?
No.
Okay, I think that is a good sign. There's things up there. What are those things? They
Yes,
look angry.
as you enter the room, you see 3 banshees praying at an altar. Altar is shaped like a spider, and they have all turned their backs towards you, and so far did not notice you.
Come back here and I tell you guys what's there.
Well, unless you wish to disturb their worship, I suggest we continue away from them.
Yep. There is no particularly good reason why we should be here anyways. Mariel doesn't seem to be here.
Corpses there.
Yeah. there are corpses to the south. Well, at least one corpse. But too far away to make out what's actually going on there.
Let's decide what we're gonna do somewhere more quiet, with less banshees.
Very
Makes
well.
sense.
So, do we check out this room here before we decide to check out the stairs?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm gonna check for traps again.
Wander through the hallways, you again hear the disembodied voice saying, "Pay no heed to false reports of an attack on our stronghold above. Our forces under the command of Trissa of Rindar have taken Stromkulgel. Skullport will swiftly follow. Praise Lolth!"
I don't think so, but okay.
Someone hasn't got the news or doesn't want to share it.
Yeah.
It's called propaganda.
Yeah, Trissa is definitely not 6 feet under. Not Trissa. We wouldn't know about it. What are those? Are those chairs?
Chairs, tables, yes. The
Okay.
dining hall.
Oh, they look like spidery chairs. Okay, they looked weird for a second.
Yes. So it's 20-foot long tables carved from black stone. They're stretching from west to east, and around each table sit a dozen cast iron chairs sculpted with web and spider motifs. Then to where Elisha is standing is a smashed cabinet against the north wall.
Is there anything in it? Or can I search it?
You can, and you find 50 pieces of silverware, tarnished black with age. And you guess you could probably clean them if you would want to. Just like spoons, forks, and so on.
Well, they don't... They're probably not, like, really worth a lot, right?
Well, they're made of silver, so yeah, it's not like a fortune, but yeah,
It's something,
just
you know.
usual
blacksmiths can
silverware.
smelt them down.
You guess that the entire value of the set is probably a gold piece, maybe two. Each piece, of course.
You want to give into your kleptomania, or
I don't know what you're talking about. We don't have kleptomania. We don't collect. We stopped cleaning the dungeon, Nick. We never.
I don't know.
No, we didn't. But I mean, Zoya, you could clean those the silverware, and we could sell it.
How much stuff is there?
What was it?
50 pieces.
Can I put them in the heap and then clean the heap of it with prestidigitation? What is it?
I mean, we can do that in downtime
It's
as
a cubic
well. So
I mean, it can be like 1 cubic foot. So silverware.
Yeah, I mean, given enough time, you can do all kinds of things with that.
I'm gonna clean them later.
Okay. So there go the 50 pieces of silverware.
Yeah, I'm just gonna clean it off in like some off time moment. Alright.
So, shall we press forwards, or
Yes.
would you like to go towards south again?
I mean, we can check this room out first.
Nope.
Thought there was just a room with the weird drow thingies.
Okay. What you're entering there seems to be a kitchen on first look. And there are 3 battered wooden work tables, several rusty utensils, the splintered fragments of several wooden cabinets, and a particularly sturdy broom float about the room.
I'm gonna check the ceiling, please.
What's this?
The floating broom is no interest to you, so you check the ceiling, which is boring.
The floating room is of interest, of course.
It's of interest, but it's on the other side of the kitchen, so I'm gonna check the ceiling first before
Okay.
we head there.
Yagu discovered an immense stone fireplace.
Oh,
If there's
And-
any voices coming from it, I'm gonna dump water over it. Last time we tried to save the thingy.
Does the broom seem very aggressive?
Depends how much you're littering.
Uh-huh.
So no, not in particular. But your detect magic spells revealed that this kitchen was more or less run automatically. So broom was sweeping the floor and dishes washed themselves and so on, and you still can find traces of magic to that.
Okay. I wish we had that at the orphanage.
Since a lot of that is unobserved right now and not supervised by any living being, most of the pieces are smashed and lost their magic. And there, where Yagu is going now, are 3 tall cabinets of dark wood that stand against the wall. Their glass doors sport weft motifs, and the stone table in the middle of the room is covered with adventuring gear, currently. Around the table, you find a couple of corpses, undead and drow alike. And underneath the table, you find a brass-locked wooden chest, rigged below into a small little compartment.
When's the chest?
What's about the chest?
Who found the chest?
Yagu.
here.
Ah,
Right here.
alright, okay. I was trying to figure out where what was, sorry.
Does the chest open? Like,
It does. You start fiddling around with the chest there, and Zoya, you notice some magic coming from that item that Yago is trying to open there.
What kind of magic is it?
Abjuration.
I would be careful with that. There's some abjuration magic on it.
Okay, steps back.
Does it look locked?
Looks locked, yes.
How big is the chest?
2.5 feet long and 1.5 feet wide, and a foot tall with a half-barreled slit. Weights about 25 pounds.
That's pretty light.
I'm going to hand over you 15 kilograms next time we see each other, and you tell me again if that's light.
I hold
I mean, for a treasure chest.
several. I mean, it is not heavy. Could put it in a backpack, cart it around.
Does it look like the magic is coming from the chest itself or from
Yes.
inside the
No,
chest?
it's coming from the chest itself.
Okay. Can we dispel the magic?
But the spell magic is a constant problem in this party.
Yes, none of us have to spell magic.
Didn't Lasha
Well, not
have it at some
prepared.
point?
All right,
I'm pretty
you're the
sure we
only one.
dispelled magic at some point already.
Yeah, I had it prepared at one point, but like there's just so many things
Okay.
I would need to bring.
Can you make a spell scroll out of it so I can describe it and prepare it?
How I wish I were a wizard.
Yep, you can actually do this.
Yeah?
Yeah, sure. Just takes time. I mean, follows the same guidelines as for creating magic items. But you can create spell scrolls, yes.
Alright, then I will do that next downtime when we have possibilities to do so.
Okay. Wait. Does the thingy fit in the bag of holding?
Does the thingy fit in the bag of holding, Mavs?
The treasure box.
The chest. Yeah, would fit. Barely, but would.
Okay, so we shove it in the bag of holding. Unless Yago wants to keep it. Then I'm not taking it away from Yago.
No, it's fine.
Who attempts to open it right now?
Hello?
We can try and open it later then.
Okay.
I think it makes more sense. Where did you find it? Because I was still in the kitchen part. Hello?
Under that table here.
Yeah, no, I know.
Seeing as
Out of
this-
character, I've heard where it was. Was there any
That was an
gear?
incorrect question.
Yeah. Yes. Well, I'm gonna have a look on around it or in the cupboard thingies here to see if I can find a key or something.
Is there any serviceable food still around?
Nope. No serviceable food. And Zoya, you do me an investigation. If you want to look for some keys. You already did. There you go. Yeah. So, no. There is no key to be found anywhere. The only thing that you see is that the adventuring gear on the table could actually be put together to a burglar's pack and an explorer pack. There's quite some stuff on this table.
Okay, check something. So I'm gonna take the bell bearings. I don't read. And
Just make the packs and then we can add it to the inventory.
I don't need the string and the bell and the candles.
But it's just easier.
I mean, I guess. Then I make the packs and what would you say, burglars and explorers, right? So I'm gonna throw the burglars pack stuff in my bag of holding. Does anyone want?
I mean, I'll take
Yeah.
an explorer's pack if... Why not? Is that under like items in the compendium?
I have to re-add it to the items that you can access. 1 second.
Okay. Just tell me which folder you put it in, and then I'll add it.
Where are my items there? So we have a burglar's pack And the other was an explorer's pack, right?
We think so.
Yes.
Don't want.
Should be visible under items straight away without any folder.
Create item. Oh, there. I guess I'll just drag it in.
Yes, drag and drop.
Got it.
All right. That's about it of this room. There's nothing else of interest.
Oh, not even if I look up the chimney here.
Ah, yeah, the chimney reaches up a couple of feet, but seems to be blocked.
Oh.
No reverse Santa in this one.
I waited all this time for this.
Oh no!
Hey, it doesn't look like there's more stuff in there. Wait, can I walk down here?
Where what is down there? There, that's a
Yeah.
fireplace.
Can I walk down there?
You can walk in the fireplace. Yes.
Oh, it's up. It doesn't. It looked like it was going deeper down.
No, it's not a hole.
Okay, well then I don't walk
It's a
over
mini
the
yawning portal.
Mini.
It goes
you
into
fall
another
down. You
dungeon.
fall down straight to the Mad Mage's lair, where he then kills you.
So
Fine.
we either
Perfect.
deal with the stairs. The staircase leads downstairs, right?
Upstairs. This one.
Upstairs.
Upstairs.
Okay, so we either deal with the mutated drow or with the banshee, or we go up there.
Well, banshees have the capability of being more dangerous in one instance, but we don't know what the drow are capable of.
Everything. So up the stairs we go.
Sure.
I mean, in the end, we're looking for Muriel.
Gotta walk some
Before
space.
before you get to the stairs, you again hear the disembodied voice saying, "Patrol 6, report to Captain's Rest for immediate orders."
Are you part of that, drow? I don't think we've introduced ourselves yet, really.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, it's sort of gone on without having your names, but I would have wished for some more quiet times to learn them. But
I mean, we
yes,
can
that's-
wait for
that
quiet
would've-
times if you wish. That's. I don't know how long that'll take, but we can do it.
I don't know, how long do you
However-
think it takes us to get down to level... What was it, 23? 26. However many there are by the time we get there.
But yes, that would have been my patrol. But for all they care, I am out praying by the statue. Could be that they come looking for me. I do not know.
Do they know that you pray to Alice?
Yes, yes, they do.
I thought you wanted to. keep
They
that
obviously do,
secret.
because it is my secret religion, my secret faith that I must hide from them. No,
But if they know
They
it's
don't know.
not secret,
they don't know where I'm at.
they know you went praying to the Halaster statue, but they don't know. Okay.
No,
never mind.
that was a bluff. My friend, it was a bluff. Sarcasm.
Huh?
Alright.
I'm confused.
Same, a little bit.
Maybe it's maybe it's the accent. I don't know.
No, it's fine, it's... It's drow humor.
I also like how nobody's given a single insight check to what I've said this entire time. Like, not even once. Not even to think about it. It's just like, okay.
Well,
Inside checks are useless in that party anyways. They
I-
end up
I-
being like 8 most of the time, so don't worry.
No, I've decided that I don't trust you, so I don't really care what you're saying at the moment. Like, okay, I'm gonna.
I'm a little bit. I'm trusting too fast anyway. So
Same.
I have no idea what's. I don't trust anyone by default, so.
Same. We have different ways of handling it, but same.
so where does this lead?
Leads you upwards, and the stairs actually seem to be endless. You guess that you probably need more time to explore that if you want to.
So it looks more like when we moved from floor to floor than just like going on the balcony or something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I
Then
mean, worst case, we go back to the school, I guess. What was your name now? Because we started talking about names, but
No, we wanted to wait. He wanted to wait for quiet time.
Well, we're
No,
walking
but I
anyway.
already introduced myself. But
I didn't listen. Well, no, I did listen because I wrote down your name. You gave us your last name, so we know which family you belong to. But you know, just gonna check if you give me the same name again.
just a cross-reference, if I remember my name, or if I'm lying. No, my name is Yoma.
All right. Well, my name's Zoya.
Hello indeed.
and I'm Elisha.
Greetings, Alasha.
And my name is Jakub.
Salutations, brother.
I'm Skriana Shadow Dusk.
Hello. It does seem that the staircase is going on for quite a while. I'm not sure Muriel is up here.
Well, he did disappear, and we checked the rooms.
Are you sure he is, how does one say, lithe enough to go up these stairs?
Well, I don't know. He has weird magic.
Hmm.
I somehow doubt that he would leave at the temple.
Well, he probably could make his way up, but I also doubt that he did.
Well, we can check out where they lead, and then...
Sure.
Well, from what rumors come to my drow ears, this staircase will not lead us to Muriel. Most of what is above, I've heard, is a university to study the arcane.
Yes. Your drow ears are correct.
do we want to figure out where it leads, or do we continue down here?
Would I remember in the university there any being such a stairs?
Well, the stone is definitely different from that level there, and it looks more like the stone that is present in the university.
But I wouldn't remember specifically a staircase like this.
No, actually not. You've never heard from that specific staircase leading towards a drow outpost.
Well, I'd certainly be curious where this leads in the university, but we don't need to go there.
How long did it take us to... No, we took a portal. We didn't really walk down.
Good market for later, just speaking on a character.
Yeah, well, I turned towards both Skriana and Yoma. You seem to be the experts of this dungeon. How far up does it take us to, or like, how long do you guys think it would take us to get to the university from here?
Well, the levels are usually somewhere between 10 minutes and an hour apart. Right? Perhaps that would be a fair estimate.
Yeah, that is actually pretty fair.
Right. So worst case we lose 20 best case we lose 20 minutes. Worst case we lose 2 hours.
2 hours. I mean, in the grand scheme of existence, I suppose it's not that bad.
It's just a bit meandering.
It would certainly satisfy my curiosity as to where in the university this would lead.
I mean, it would give us a bit of time to get to know our new friend a bit better. And to assess the situation. In what seems to be a bit of a safer place. Probably.
I'm not sure I'd call the university safer. I mean, the staircase maybe, but we've been openly kicked out of the university.
Well, no, I wasn't talking about the passage, the staircase.
Yeah, that's a fair point then.
Well, so long as the books do not start to summon apparitions to attack us, I would take a guess that it would be okay.
What kind of weird libraries do you usually visit?
Well, it's been a while since I've read a book, but
Books don't usually attack you.
they don't?
Well, they do so psychically. They don't summon things unless someone uses them. They can only attack you with words.
Oh, so yours did not have teeth.
Books don't have teeth, no.
Interesting.
What kind of books did you have in your library? Mimics?
Oh no, they were books of literature, but many words I read, but said nothing to me in my mind.
Okay.
My youth was confounding, I will say that.
Well, that's
So,
interesting.
shall we?
Well, we are.
I guess.
We're currently walking.
This would be a perfect time to cue in some elevator music.
Also, like, I kind of put my point across to you quite simply. Like, I want to get rid of us Arindar. If you're against them, you're with us. If you're with them, then you're against us. So you know.
For the purpose of my cover, I am with them, but for my own freedom, I am not. So,
Well, you know,
our interests do align.
we had another. We met an elf that we tried to free from her prison, and she then decided to stab us in the back while dealing with Trissa. So you can never be too careful
Are
with
you
strangers.
sure she was not bewitched by her beauty?
That's one way of.
Are you actually going upwards the
Yes,
stairs, or are you just hanging
we're
around?
We're walking.
We're having a conversation while walking up.
All right. Just for my yes. And then at some point I will put you then one level above. Yeah. Just continue with your conversation then.
Well, now you've ruined it. No.
Now I'm not doing it.
No, I don't want to.
Okay, in this case, we're gonna do this.
My, what a wonderful grey door.
I don't think we've been in this room. Wait, where did the stairs come from? This side, I assume?
Yes.
Oh,
They-
these are some
they
quite clean
disappear.
tiles.
I can't add text. Can someone add a text, please?
I see that there is no door or anything, huh?
It says new text. I'm not sure how to edit it.
And
Double click and then
Double
edit
click.
text.
I'm double clicking the hell out of it. Nothing's happening. Maybe
How
like
long
this.
did it take us to
No.
walk up there?
Where's my text?
Try, no.
Somebody drew downstairs outside of the thingy. Wait, I can.
Utter chaos ensues.
Who drew the downstairs text? Nobody did that. Wait. Or is that my tile? No, that's not my tile. This goes there. Is that a tile actually, or what is that? Anyhow. Elisha, do you want to investigate the walls?
Yep. And I would like to guide myself. Oops. Wait. Is that already including? No, that's not including guidance. Then so 17?
Alright. You notice that there is a small little button hidden in the corner there that you could probably push.
Then I will push that button.
Okay, you push the button and you open a door there that leads to another sealed room with no visible exit so far.
Isn't that the place where we found the jade stick? No, that was another one.
No, there was another one.
Oh no, that was further up, I think. Well, I guess we investigate the walls.
Yeah.
Alright.
So-
Our detect magic is
Wow.
still happening. Probably.
Yeah, and actually, while you do investigate the walls, you detect magic immediately shines in bright colors from the northern corner of the room as a demon emerges out of nowhere into the room
That asshole again?
and screams at you, "You don't belong here!" and starts swinging his axe. And with that, reroll initiative.
Do we know this demon?
How long did it take us to
Yeah,
get up
that's-
there? That's important.
Half an hour.
Okay, so I'm still invisible.
Huh, why can't I roll initiative off of the goddamn menu there?
Of course.
I'm not allowed to update the playlist? What?
That's
Sorry.
not your playlist, it's mine.
It's illegal. It's an illegal move.
Oh no.
The turnover top seems a bit fucked for me.
I don't even see it. Am I in there?
Yes, you
Yes.
are. There you have your initiative. There's my initiative. Steel Defender shares the same. Can be removed. There you go. And the carousel needs to go a bit down for me. So, should be visible, right?
I mean, it is visible, it's just not correct at all.
Yeah, that is strange. I guess we work with the good old normal turn tracker there, since Combat Carousel is fucked, probably. I don't know. It's not working. Go away. Good old turn tracker says Scriana goes first.
Alright, I'm using this. Hang on, I need to turn down the fucking music. It's too loud.
Music is not fun.
I'm just trying to find the initiative button on the character sheet.
Why are there two overlapping musics? One is Ancient Battle full version and one is called Skriana.
That is your hype track.
Is that automatic? Did I activate that on accident?
No, it's automatically.
So,
Go on, do whatever you want to do.
well, it's annoying with two songs at the same time, but I cast
What?
Tasha's Mind Whip on him. There you go. He needs to
Mind
make
Whip
an
reaching out.
int save.
Yeah. Ooh. Against 16, right? Yes, he saves.
Well, fuck him. I don't even see. Is my DC? I thought it was 17, but no, that's DC.
As in the good.
Well, then I go there, just to not group up like a bunch of morons. I'll actually, because you've dragged the old Steel Defender here, all of its stats are wrong, I think. I have no idea. So for now it's gonna walk forward. Hit. For that's not bad. And then be forced to walk backwards without disengaging, because it can't end its turn there.
Alright. Then this is 12 points of damage now.
Force damage, no less.
Good. Alright. I guess that's your turn, huh?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Good. Yagu's turn.
Okay. Well, since it's right in front of me and all. The hot part of it.
Now Yagu's thing is playing. What?
Yes, it's turn-based.
When it's your turn, your hype track plays. That's the purpose of hype tracks. But unfortunately, it's not helping you with attacking.
Seems a very
Fine.
strange decision to have a different song play every single turn.
I have punch.
Alright, your unarmed strikes. At least the first one hits.
Very well. I use a key to try to stun it then. Yes, there we go.
Hype over.
Over. No hype.
Yeah, it was a shorter one. Constitution is that, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, he's not immune to getting stunned. So that's what is happening. He is stunned.
Oh, that he said he fails against. Oh well. Good enough for me.
Okay. Yago, that's your turn. Yago.
Yeah.
Ah.
My mic's open.
Elasha.
Alright, I will basically just smack him with my hammer. Does that hit?
No, it misses.
That sucks.
But he is.
And
Wait, he is stunned. You should have advantage on stunned. If I'm not mistaken. Right?
Pretty much, yes.
Yeah.
oh, okay. That's
Now
good.
you have hit.
Are we supposed to see its health bar?
And
No.
Okay. Cool.
It's Now you're not seeing its health bar anymore.
Yeah. And I use 1 channel divinity charge for additional 23 necrotic damage.
Alright, an additional 23. Got it.
And there's not really any space left for a spiritual weapon, I guess. So
Not really, no.
that's just it, I guess. Yeah, that's
Okay.
it.
Okay. Then it's turn of the owl.
Owl will wait for now. Just help out in
Okay.
case I would go in close combat.
Good. And Yoma.
Yes, Yoma will move into the cramped hallway to see what's up, and go towards the back. Positioning himself right around here. Unslinging his longbow, he'll shoot it twice and use his feature of Slayer's Prey to get any possible bonus damage on the first hit. In combat, let's see. Oh, need a target, excuse me.
Someone just opened a big door.
Another.
Well, I have advantage, so
Correct.
sadly the first is a...
Who's opening the... Oh, Babs, what are you doing?
Door.
Not opening the door.
But then who did open it?
Which door is open to work,
Some
according to you?
doors
This
open
big
here.
old
Those-
wall
No, that is-
here disappeared for a
Yeah,
bit.
that is because I moved the owl to a different square. That was not opening the door. Both of them hit.
Alright, so the first attack gets an additional 1d6. That's an extra 6 damage on the first hit.
Great, got it.
And that would be it.
Okay, Zoya, your turn.
Wait, he's stunned and I'm still invisible. So I have advantage on him.
You have doubled advantage since he's done.
Well, I mean, yeah, advantage doesn't really stack, so I'm gonna cast first Eldritch
Yes.
Blast,
Yes.
then the second Eldritch Blast,
Also.
and then the third Eldritch Blast, and I'm visible again.
That is
15.
correct.
Does a 15 hit?
No, a 15 does not hit.
Then it pews
But
pews.
the 20 and the 23 hit.
Okay, I'm just gonna. So,
Do you...
I'm gonna stay there.
Yeah, do you want to roll the damages as well? Did not
I rolled. One is 8 and one is.
Ah! An 8 and a
Sure.
6. Okay.
Oh yeah, I rolled the
Alright.
damage right after the
Yeah, I've seen
roll.
it.
Sorry.
Alright. Now, he is still stunned and can't do anything until Yakup's turn, so nothing is going to happen. It's Brianna's turn again.
Okay. I'm gonna...
I guess the carousel is correct now.
Yes, the carousel's fixed
Yeah.
itself.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I'm gonna step in. Stunt gives me advantage as well, right?
Yes.
Good. Then I'm going to... I hate cramped areas like this. I can't really use any AoE stuff unless I kill all of you. We're using Ray of Frost at advantage. 23. Let's see if we can get a crit. No, we cannot. 10 points of cold damage. And then I do a little back off. And then the steel man comes in and attacks with advantage. 21, 7 points of force damage, and then he
Yes,
steps up
that
again.
hits.
And then that's my turn.
Alright. Then, Yago, your turn.
What's the code? It's the hot Ah!
Yeah, I don't need to comment on that.
Well, don't you also have advantage because of
Yes, he
you
does.
stunned?
Oh, right. Like it was. There we go. Well, there's the advantage for the first one.
Okay, that in this case it hits, and you need to reroll the other unarmed strike. Yes, all of them hit. That's 4, 7, and a 6, huh?
Yes.
Good.
And I will spend one. Better keep him stunned.
Then Constitution again it is. And he remains stunned, still dizzy.
That's my turn.
Halaster, your turn.
Well, basically the same thing. Corpse layer, whack whack. And he's stunned again, right?
Yes, you have advantage.
Yeah.
But it was a hit anyway.
Yeah.
And it's still a hit, yeah. But we take the better one, so it has 7 damage. And you smash your hammer directly into the head of the demon. And fire bursts out from the floor directly below it, sucking the entire demon back into the realms of hell where he belongs to. He's dead.
Bye bye.
Yes.
That was quick.
Well,
Yeah, well, this time we saw it earlier.
Yeah, plus you stunned him for the entirety of the combat, so there's nothing that you can do in this case.
Yes. That made it a little bit easier. A little bit.
Mm.
Just slightly.
someone tell me what a demon is doing in a university.
It's a
There's gathered-
royally fucked up university.
Also, there's gathered
Ah.
around the dungeon.
I've
Yeah, but
not
the
encountered
first
them
time-
yet.
The first time we entered through another space, I mean, we don't know yet that we are in the university, right?
Oh, that is pretty much the layout of the university that you remember. I mean, Skriana sees the good old university tiles below her feet,
Oh, okay.
and just by the layout of Undermountain, there is basically no other way to
Yeah.
end up in the university.
Well, the first time we entered through another way, we had this demon greet us as well. So I guess this is some kind of defense mechanism?
I wonder how the students get to their
Oh
lectures.
yeah, right. It was the one that led to the other level 9 portal too. I've forgotten about it. I thought it led to another room. Oh well. Apparently they appear when you don't belong here.
Well, I certainly don't.
I mean, you can enroll. We graduated.
I
He's a teacher,
I
and I
have
pointed
no
Yago.
former education.
I'd
I
really
do
not
know.
advise it. It's a
Well,
horrible
yeah,
time. Unless you join last second and just win and automatically succeed like that.
I would
Yeah,
highly
I'm
doubt
also
that.
strong in advising against enrolling.
Yeah. Oh well. So what are the plans? I don't think we need to roam around then, right? We know the layout of the university.
True, the question now is only if we want to go back down and instantly look for Muriel, or if we want to have
I
a
have
break to gather our strength again.
Skriana, you've been here a little bit longer than we have at the university. Do they have any mirrors scattered around?
Mirrors?
Yeah, maybe we
Just
can bring
ord-
mirrors with us and like put them up somewhere. Maybe that will draw Muriel
Just-
into going and destroying them. And
Just ordinary mirrors?
yeah, just ordinary mirrors.
Well, most people were able to furnish their own rooms somewhat. themselves, so I imagine a lot of them have a mirror.
So we're gonna go and break into student rooms to steal the mirrors?
Are we?
I don't know!
Are the students as hostile as this demon, or?
Well,
No,
we've been
not at
officially
all.
kicked out.
But I think the students don't mind.
I don't think they could care less.
Yeah.
Well, so long as we can transport those mirrors, I suppose it's a sound idea.
Or maybe we can find, like... They had a big dining area. Maybe we can find, like, silver platters or something, because they would work as mirrors, too. And then just, like, fix them to the walls.
Well, why does Muriel destroy mirrors?
Well, apparently he
is
doesn't like
unbeknownst.
seeing in his ugly face.
In hindsight, that should have been obvious.
Right?
Hmm.
What would
Well?
be closer to from where we are, like the dining area or the rooms?
Who are you asking?
Well, technically Skriana. Well, I assume she has the most experience. We were here for a while, but
Well,
didn't really
I don't know.
explore.
I don't know where we are. We're in front of a wall. I need to situate myself within.
Okay, so I'm gonna investigate the wall, see if I can find a way out.
Do so.
Dude. Oof.
Yeah, you find the next button for the door.
Okay, taking a step out, would I immediately recognize where we are?
Yeah, you actually do. Right now, there is a way north leading back to the student chambers. You should actually even see that on your map, right? More or less.
Yes, I mean, I'm
Yeah.
situated more or less. Just would I be in game?
Yes, you would. So this is a room that you seen before. It's not something that you regularly visited, but at least you know where you are.
So,
And
what did you
since
ask,
you-
Soya / Cristy? Where do you want to go?
I wanted to see if we can find reflecting surface that we can use as mirrors, like either silver plates from like the dining area or
I mean,
all mirrors.
are there many? There's not that many. Is there like a mirror room in here? I don't think so, right?
No specific mirror room, but your first guess was probably correct. Students used to have mirrors in their rooms just to adjust their robes and look good for the other students. Because, it's basically high school all over again. It's all about your looks and your style. And if you wear the newest Nike sneakers from Baldur's Gate.
Man, I knew I should have gotten that DLC.
Alright. I think the eating hall is here, if I recall. So that's
Do a shift ping again. Where did you ping?
here. These are the eating halls.
No, those are classrooms.
No, those are classrooms, yeah.
Oh.
Eating hall
Well, they're
is...
around here, I thought.
The feast hall is there.
Oh, it's
Yep.
there.
Man, I love peering into the abyss.
Well, I guess the eating hall and a lot of the student rooms are relatively close by. Or I guess not close by, but they're equally far away.
Well,
Would they
let's go for
be-
the rooms then, because the room seems to be the one that has.
Is there a quicker way to go about them, or are they on opposite ends?
Well, they're both, and I just point that direction. They're both down that way.
Hmm.
So how many
Well,
mirrors
if-
do you want to take? We already got a set each.
Yeah, but they're small. They're like hand mirrors.
I
If
don't.
if we find big ones that we can like set around the walls or something in a room, maybe we can draw him out.
Or that I could put on my shield, for example.
I mean,
Isn't your
yeah,
shield
but
naturally reflective?
don't you need your shield?
Yes. Why not?
Well, let's just go then, I suppose, and I start making my way through.
Alright. So far, you're not interrupted. Everything seems to be deserted, actually.
Huh. Well, I know one space where I'm wondering if because the best way I see here from what's revealed is to cut through the library again. And there was a bit of a zombie on in there. That is now missing. What's that pulsating mess?
What exactly are you looking at right now? Yes, that is one of the study rooms, not study rooms, it's one of the classrooms where you learn about mage hand and any other things. There is an orb in the middle of the room that floats in the middle of that circle. And you remember that you learned cantrips there targeting that orb.
This is a weird absence of people.
Yeah, it's actually pretty deserted. You don't even hear any sounds. That is
Usually, even at night, there's the odd few people up testing spells.
I don't know.
Well, if you
Is
want,
that-
if you want to go to the eating hall, that would be to our right, and student accommodations are to our left.
Let's go to the student accommodations first.
Does Yagu still have his room?
I was technically not fired.
Alright, here we are then. These are the at least 4 rooms.
these are some of the rooms, yes.
This-
Looking in them, you see that some of the clothing items and personal stuff must have been removed in a hurry, since the floor is littered with leftovers.
People left the academy? I'm not sure I like this. I mean, they're all bastards and a bunch of assholes, but for them to have all hurried away, something bad must have happened. Something really bad.
Are you sure they weren't eliminated as competition to graduate?
No. You're not allowed to kill anyone in the grounds of the school.
Well, what sort of terror would cause other pupils to abandon their,
I don't know. Short of Halaster kicking out everyone, or some grotesque monsters killing students by the dozens, nothing could scare them away. There's no
They
reason for
were
them.
all
Even if
But we
several
don't see-
people die, they wouldn't leave.
Yeah.
But we didn't see any signs of fights or blood or destruction
Unless
or
the
anything.
monster, whatever monster it was, gobbled them whole. It doesn't look like that's what happened.
Are you sure it was not that demon?
Well, we dispatched it really easily. An entire
Yeah.
university of mages could eventually kill it.
Hmm.
Maybe there were more of it?
Maybe.
I would like to go to the what was it, that bar where we met that other drow dude?
Either way, let's take the mirrors.
Yeah.
Where
Are
is
there
the
any
bar?
mirrors?
I mean, if you leave in a hurry,
yes.
don't take the mirror
Yes.
with you.
There are actually a couple of mirrors about 2 feet high. Typical, mirrors that you use to adjust your clothing and all that stuff. So you could take some of those, yes.
Okay. Do they fit in the
What-
bag of holding?
No, they actually don't.
Okay, so we have to carry the
Would-
mirrors.
Would I be able to mount one of them on my shield?
However, you want to attach 2 feet mirror on your shield.
I mean, how big is the shield?
Um,
Well, it's not a tower shield.
Hmm,
Right.
Okay.
I think it's less
No.
about the size and more about the curve. How are you gonna curve it across the
Yes.
shield?
yeah, that's the thing. I mean, there's shields that are flat and there's shields that are curved. And if it's curved, then I would probably break a bigger mirror. And,
And attach little pieces.
yes, not like a disco ball, of course, but you can have like bigger pieces.
Beth's, I think. Oh no, wait, I'm too low level artificer. Never mind, I can't do anything.
I can't do anything.
Depending on the make of the mirror, I guess you could use
But
rope if there were any hinges, but I don't know.
doesn't you do have an artificer set of some sort, right? Like tools.
I mean, I have Tinker's tools, but I was thinking if I'm high enough level, I could make any type of tools, and I could make glassblowers tools, and given the time,
Aha.
I could melt down the mirror, possibly, and spread it across the shield, which would be really effective.
Yeah. No, but I mean your tinkering
Yeah, no.
tools contain glue.
Oh wait, I do have it. At level 3, you learn how to produce exactly the tool you need. Tinker's tool in hand, so you can magically create one set of artisan tool in unoccupied space within 5 feet of you. So if we take some time, an hour plus then working, I could feasibly attempt this.
Well,
Alright.
If you want to huddle in a room, you can...
I mean it's creative, so why not? Yeah,
I mean, I would love to attempt.
sure.
And I turn to the party and say, I have these abilities. I could try to melt down the mirror and put it on Elisha's shield over the course of the next 2 hours or so. If you
I mean,
give me
the university seems desolated, so I guess we can take the time. We should maybe have a bit of a...
Have a look.
Do we want to?
Clearly people left. For some
Maybe
reason.
we should put an alarm or something so we can make sure that...
I mean, we either try to scout out the university a little bit more to see if we can find like any clues or something, or we would try to do that tinkering stuff now.
I mean, I can do the tinkering stuff myself if you leave your shield here, and you. I'll just set myself up in one of the rooms here, and you explore.
Yes, splitting up. Nothing could possibly go wrong.
Well, I would stay here because I wanna have a look at the dragon egg again, because last time it was kind of like moving and we weren't sure if it was hatching or not.
Boss, is it possible for Yoma to do an investigation check to kind of see if the abandonment one was recent, like a few days, or whether it was longer? Is that a thing I can do?
Yeah, sure. Do me an investigation.
Alright, where's the button on attributes? Is that how I do it? No, it's not. There we go.
That looks better. Yeah.
Ah,
And yes, you're completely puzzled by everything that is going on in here. You've never seen this level. You don't even know what everything is about, and it looks pretty normal to you. I mean, stuff is laying on the floor, but nothing out of the usual.
well, I can't seem to figure out whether it's a good idea to huddle up here or go somewhere else, so that is at your discretion.
I mean, we can put an alarm somewhere. We stay in one of the rooms, we can put the alarm at the door.
So Soya and I stay here?
Well, I'm not sure what the other plan on.
Well, either way, I'll set up shop in this room if you don't mind, and I'll go, I don't know, walk in this room. Is this the room? I don't even know which room I stayed in the past. Doesn't really matter.
No, it doesn't. It's not your room, but that's for sure. But still,
It's her
Well-
room now.
The four up here were our rooms.
Well,
I know that.
I'll start setting up shop, and I'll take out some bits and pieces, and with my artificer tinker tools in hand, I'll slowly mold them over the course of the next hour, magically into the tools I need.
all right.
Halaster didn't bring the
Oh,
donkey with
sorry.
her, right?
No, but
No, I didn't.
I thought you guys said earlier you left it at some portal or another.
Yeah,
yes,
like at
probably
the
still
beginning.
at level 6.
It is.
Yep.
Well, do you want to leave your shield here, Elisha, or would you like to come
yes.
back in an hour?
Yes, I would do that then.
I think I use a shield myself, so I could try for both. Do I use a shield? Well, I'm not gonna do that in here, do I? Yes, I do have a shield.
You do have a shield, yeah.
So I'll try to do that on both of our shield after I've done this. And I guess that's me done for the next 1 to 2 to 3 hours. And you tell
Yeah.
me what I need to do afterwards.
First of all, I need a perception check from Yaku.
Okay. Perception.
All right, nothing. Absolutely nothing. You stare there into the empty hallways, still wondering why nobody is here. And Skriana is starting to do her favorite hobby, tinkering around with the tools, trying to modify the shields there with some mirror parts. You feel quite happy about having the opportunity of doing that task. Since it's your second favorite thing, probably, part of doing magic.
Mm-hmm.
Quick
And-
question.
Yes.
Do you guys remember if we have uncovered this part over here? Because I don't think so.
Which part?
Do a shift ping if you ping somewhere. Yes.
I have it uncovered. Pretty sure this is where we walked down last time from.
Mhm.
Okay, because this part was not uncovered for me. Okay. Yeah, then
Yeah, I
I
think
would
you-
like to move towards the bar, but I think it would be unwise to go alone. So
Well,
would you guys join me? Well, you two at least.
Yep.
what do you two wish to do then? Scout ahead, or?
Yes, basically look for clues if we can find something.
Hmm.
Always, of course, with a lot of caution because we don't know what there might be waiting for us.
Well, you both seem to have a greater understanding of this layout, so please be my guide here.
As they leave, I just sort of absentmindedly shout out the door, "Don't die on me." Also, Nick's token is like having serious flickering
Mhm.
issues on my end if he's not in my line of sight anymore.
It's funny. Yeah, I see it on the stream. Yeah, that's actually funny.
Should I reload, or?
No, it's probably
No, I-
on Luke's end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
But
have
it's-
that
it's-
problem.
It's a very interesting issue. I've never seen that before. Okay.
Well, I'll
Funny.
just click on myself and then it
Yeah.
ceases.
Elisha, do me a perception check now for yourself, please.
All right. Where is the perception?
All right. Not great, but also not good. Yeah, but you can hear some roars and laughter from probably the next hallway coming to you.
Okay. Then I would not say anything and just like hold up my, I don't know, left hand, make a stop sign. And also because we're only 2 right now, or 3 if Yagu joins, I would move back. And whispering to them what I heard. So,
Wait,
do you think it would be wise to go further? Because
I can't actually see Elisha's token. That's weird. I reload real quick.
Where are you actually?
I understood none of what he just said.
He can't see Elisha's token. He's going to reload.
What did you see? Here.
I heard roaring sounds and laughter. So there's either the source of this the disappearing of all the residents here, or I don't know, the residents themselves doing
I
something.
went last. Huh. Shall we approach carefully then, or shall we not approach at all?
Well, it's the only way forwards, and you did say you wanted to go to the bar. Are you sure it's not the drunkard student?
Real quick, is it Yoma or Yuma?
Yoma.
Yoma. Yoma, are you more experienced with sneaking and stuff, or?
Somewhat, yes, but usually in the dark, and it does seem like these halls are lit up, so I do not know if my dexterous nature would help me. I can
Well,
be
it's-
quiet, but
Well, I think that would be more beneficial than me, and I point at all my heavy armor, than me going on and rattling and making sounds.
well,
I would not want to be the one trying to sneak up on them.
it would not be my first time scouting, so let me take a peek. And I'll move forward whilst try to be stealthy.
While it's stealthing, good. Then roll
Can-
stealth.
There we go.
Ooh, so close. Alright. Yep. You start
Boop.
to be silent as you can. And you peek into the next hallway, and you see a couple of demons in the room there, laughing and using different kinds of abilities to an unknown target. And you see a Nothic banging his head against one of the corners.
Alright. Am I able to actually put a word or a name to these creatures? Or...
Well, the two that you can see is one is a Nothic and the other one seems to be a bone devil.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Then I sneak my way backwards? Do I have to roll again, or...?
No, you don't have to roll again.
Alright.
Also, I don't have the vision for
Yes.
Yoma.
That's because he was not in the party so far, but I'm going to change that. That's good.
Yeah, just
Yes, you're right. Your screen might change for a quick second.
so. Did you see something?
Yeah,
Oh,
there seems...
He's no longer flickering.
Ah, that seems to be
Well, that
a problem.
solved it. Okay.
Yes, there seems to be some sort of larger creature amongst possibly a few others. Some of them were harming their heads against the wall, laughing rather creepily. I would like to think that these things have been possibly the source, if not an after effect.
And how many were there?
I only got to see two of the creatures. There could possibly be more. The room did not seem too large, however.
I see. Well,
I'd gander it not more than 5.
I mean, I don't like the thought of us being outnumbered. So, maybe it actually would be wise if we would wait for the others. If we want to inspect further.
Do you think closing the doors would help, or should we leave them as is to not arouse suspicion?
I think we might as well leave them as is. It's not like we can't open doors.
Yeah, I think they would be able to open the doors, so I think we would just have to stand watch at least. Be
Well,
prepared.
let's at least get a bit closer so that our voices can carry. At this point, do we just assume waiting positions, or what would you guys want to do? Since we do have like what, an hour and 45 minutes of time to kill.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, if we don't want to inquire further, then I guess that's the only thing to do.
Well then,
While
What?
you gather more distance from that room, you hear humanoid screams coming, and more laughter and more roaring. But it doesn't look like you've been followed.
Well, it seems my ears do not deceive me that there is a scream.
Hmm.
Are you sure, you two, that we should not go in there and intervene?
I would go back real quick to tell Zoya and Skriana what we have heard so far.
What have you heard? I've been busy creating tools out of
Alright.
magic metal.
So we've heard voices and roaring and have seen some. We don't know who exactly they were, but some humanoids trying out spells. And what were they, like, knocking their heads on the wall or something?
How did the
Yes,
dragon egg look, by the way? Because I'm assuming they were gone for
No
a second.
change.
Okay. Sad. But it's still moving, right?
Yeah, from time to time.
Okay, that's the
Does
important thing.
something.
So there's a large group of people trying out magic over there?
Not people, no, creatures.
Creatures.
Oh,
Monsters
creatures.
and natures.
And they're trying this out on people?
Possibly there was a scream, so I would imagine some horrible fate must have befallen a fellow student. Did you care for any of them?
No. Really not. No one that comes here is a good person.
Well, we can't just let
Well,
them be tortured there just like that, though.
Can't we?
No.
Well then, the question then is left up to could they be of use if they had their lives?
Well,
It's
I'll
not
need
about whether it be
I'll
of
need
use
at
or not.
least another hour. Or unless we should check that out first, and then I can finish up here later.
Is this something you can leave for later? Like, can you
Well-
just drop for now?
Sure. I'll just finish up the tool making, and then it's prepared for. Let's see.
Application.
Tools of the trade. Yes, they stay as long as I like. So I'll just finish this up, and then I'll start the process itself when we've cleared it out.
That being said, how many of the demons did you say there were, Yoma?
Well, I only got to see two creatures. One was definitely much larger than the other one that was banging its head against the wall. It was almost skeletal, I think. I only caught a glimpse. I would not say there are more than 5 in there. I could see the walls from where I peered in, so the room cannot be too large.
Did they look like the one we fought when we came to this floor?
That demon, you mean?
Yeah.
No. One of them was darker skinned than I, with a giant eye instead of 2, and the other one was quite the skeletal thing. Yoma's doing his best to describe them, but he's not usually a man of words. So shall we wait, or?
I think we wait until Skriana is done with whatever she's done, and after she's done, we can go check it out.
Yeah.
Without Skriana, we'll just get us all killed. So there's
Up
no
to
point in
you.
that.
Buffs. How much of the first hour has passed?
Well, the first hour is basically done. There's just a couple of minutes remaining.
Okay, then I'll just finish
there
up,
you have it.
and you can
Yeah.
see a beautiful array of tools inside this room that I suppose I can just leave. Since it's magically cast anyway, if they disappear, I can just make them unappear.
Yeah. You can also put them in your bag of holding or do whatever what you want with it.
Now we'll
Up
leave
to
it,
you.
leave it here. Say, well, I'm
Okay.
ready, and I take Elisha's shield and give it back to her. There's no changes on it at all.
All right.
We don't have detect magic up anymore, by the way,
Yes, that is
Because I-
correct. The hour is over. That is true.
because we can't remove the effect.
You actually can, but I do it for you. It's
Well,
no,
I don't know where.
no big deal.
Thank you.
Can we? I'm
No. Oops.
looking to auras, and nothing's changed after you've removed it.
No, it's there is a button in your tool thingy there that looks like a circle to your left. In your main menu.
What, add animation?
Yes, exactly. That one. And if you click on that one while having your token selected, you can then delete or add it.
Uh-huh. And this is for regular auras? If I make this 10 feet. Okay, good to know.
Yeah, that is a regular aura then. Exactly.
Good, then let's move out.
Very well. It was just up towards the north here. I do not know wherever this hallway leads, but it seemed like a dead end.
I would slowly approach the corner
Yes.
and
As you come closer, you start hearing the voices, the shouting, the roaring again.
I think we've seen those Nothic thingies, but I don't know where.
Well, you know what a Nothic is in general.
Yes, but I think even here, weren't they like in a room, almost like servants or something?
Oh wow, I remember that from playing Alice.
Oh yeah, that
It's
too.
been a while though, so
Well,
So, I mean, if we go in there, prepare for a fight, I doubt that they will be friendly.
yes, let's eradicate the demon infestation. Infestation.
Yes. Well, before we go any forward, I cast Shield of Faith on myself.
And let me guess.
So I have 21 AC for the time being. But I don't think I can change it on my token.
You can. You
I
should
can change it
actually. Yeah, not sure if it stays
No, I
actually.
can't change it. Nope.
No.
It doesn't.
Do I have an active effect quickly available for Shield of Faith? Wait, spells. Shield of Faith. There you go. Bing.
Ding dong.
ooh, flashy.
Thank you very much.
Just as a reminder for you, you have a light hue now. Good. Now you're staring into that hallway down there, and you see the Bone Devil, the Nothic, and an additional Nikolov unleashing funny little cantrips and other spells on two students in the center of that scenery.
What's the two archmages are students?
Yes, they are students. I just had no other token to misuse there.
I feel like the archmages could
No, wait a minute.
put up a very good fight.
No, wait. I display name, never displayed, so they're not archmages anymore. Just some regular students. And they are trapped in the middle of a couple of demons there. And you also see leathery wings coming into your view from time to time.
This is not gonna be a fun fight.
Oh, God, what the hell's
Yeah.
stuck in my eye? Excuse
Do
me
we-
for a quick second.
It's fine. Do we break it off here? Otherwise, we end up in the middle
In
of a
another
fight.
fight?
That
Yes.
is a valid question. Yeah, we are 7 minutes to the hour, so we could spare this for next session.
I think it's easier. Otherwise, we end up.
Yeah,
Especially if we're gonna have like a 2 weeks break in between. I think it's easier if we just like start it with the fight instead of having a middle of the fight break.
Yeah, that's probably
yeah, makes
true.
sense.
That makes perfect sense. So let's just stop it here and spare this devil-infested room for the next time. Hey guys, thank you for watching. If you want to support SwissRPG, make sure to like, share and subscribe, and check out our Champions program right down in the description below.
Also be sure to join our Discord for a lot of fun games, as well as check out our merch shop.
Also
Thank
in the
you.
description below. Thank you.
And goodbye.
Goodbye.